Hello everybody, we are back after a week absence with part 28 of the Persona 5 Royal Arsene only run. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. No, we don't want to speak to Futaba again. We already heard all that stuff last time.
I only just told you it. Why do you want to hear it again?
Okay.
Yes, so as you can hear, my brother Jude from Atama Workshop is with me again.
Hello.
And yeah, last part, yeah, things got pretty twisted. We've come full circle now to Joker being arrested after defeating Shadow's Eye last time, and we've also revealed the
spectacularly.
Yes, yeah, it was more. Yeah, I say we
She defeated herself.
Yeah, she did. We definitely just took a back seat there while she just delivered a whole bunch of bullets towards her and just made herself Swiss cheese. But yeah, we also revealed who the traitor is to the Phantom Thieves, the one that sold Joker out, as well as the rest of the Phantom Thieves, and it was Goro Akechi. Big surprise, I know.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
You were in a pinch in the palace.
But we've also revealed that yeah, Joker is still alive, despite Akechi shooting him. There was a long, complicated plan. Which we won't go into because that went into a lot of detail there. And yes, the next palace is going to be Shido's, the politician that we saw at the beginning of the game that put Joker, or the one that sued Joker anyway. So yeah, we're getting there to the tail end of the game, but we still got quite a number of hours before we're actually at the end.
Yeah.
And hello to Angry Bendy and Stylish Substance.
Hello. Ulysses says, it's that time of the week. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, apologies that we didn't do a part last week. We were dog sitting while everyone else was out of town.
Of course, he's the only reliable
unless you guys wanted like a very, very whiny dog in the background.
Indeed, yeah.
After scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him.
A not so nice transition. I thought it was fine.
It's the music loop that ruined it.
I just want to see.
Yeah, I suppose have the music fade out before the transition.
OBS only gives me like 2 options in terms of the music, so I'll have to look more into that. There's probably a plugin or something, but either way, yeah. Not much I can do, unfortunately. Not as of right now. Yeah, we're having to hide away now.
Yeah.
But you know, a hood, that'll do it.
Yeah, just be the most conspicuous, inconspicuous person ever.
Yeah. But yes, the goal today we're going to be getting a glimpse of Shido's palace very soon. But we won't go through the full thing just yet, because we got a lot of Mementos requests to do. So that'll probably take up a majority of the stream, just trying to get all that done, so that way we can carry on with confidants that are currently stagnated.
The music faded out, but then it came back before the transition.
Yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, I tested it out myself, but yeah, it just needs a little bit of tweaking. Like I said, OBS only gives me so many options, so I might just need to look for plugins or something. A shame, but yeah, nothing that I'm sure can't be fixed.
Hey.
But the transition itself is cool.
Yeah, that's a cool transition.
I was quite pleased with it.
He was hyped. He's really excited. He thought everybody's gonna love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's calling this time?
Oh, everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, we're gonna be getting a fair few people calling us, wondering what the hell happened to us.
It'd be funny if they like accidentally used the group chat with Akechi in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe we fooled that Akechi guy.
Here's our next plan.
But, oh, isn't it great that Joker's still alive?
Yeah. I mean, given how much how much Ryuji gives away that they're the Phantom Thieves and all that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's possible.
Chester Sly says hello.
Hello, Chester Sly.
Sly.
Let's head to the diet building.
Tysus says, do
Sure you weren't
you
discovered,
think
okay?
you can finish this run before the 21st of March?
Probably not. Well, at the we should hopefully get to the third semester by then, but I don't think we'll actually finish the game.
No, I think we're pretty close. We will be pretty close, I think.
Yeah, I think.
What's on the 21st of March?
Yeah, why 21st of March specifically, or March 21st,
You
wherever,
realize you're
depending
done
where you
for
are.
if you get caught, right? The stunts you
Lord
pull
says, my friend
sometimes.
likes Morgana and I'll feel bad
Just
about
don't
him
stay out
after
too
he
late.
finishes Futaba's palace.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, he hasn't got to the worst part yet.
Just
Let's
wait.
begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already
This
have
is
Messiah
another
Shishido
keyword
and
that
Diet
Joker just
Building.
immediately
All we need
figures
is a
out in the
glimpse of this
anime.
place.
Yeah, we finished the English
Mount Fuji,
anime
since
dub
it's the highest place in the country.
of this now. We'd already seen the Japanese one, but we've seen the English
What about a
one
mansion?
fully now. And yeah, he just pulls it out of his ass. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh, I already know it.
Yeah, he did that with Sai's Casino, which was pretty preposterous already and didn't leave it to Makoto, but then he just does it with Shido.
Imperial Palace?
Yeah, he just goes, that's a ship.
March 31st is Mario's
I've
death
known
day.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have
I completely
halted here.
completely forgot about that.
Hey,
What's-
you think he's
what's
guarding
that?
his whole palace with a
It's the date
barrier?
the game ends, apparently, says Silas up
Shido's
since
so
March
cognitive
21st. Probably,
science
yeah,
research,
definitely
right?
won't
Maybe
finish it by
has some
then,
special
I
move
think.
written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Ulysses says,
Anyways,
we're already halfway through February. What
this?
could Atlas be up to for
can't figure
Persona
it out.
25th anniversary?
I did some light research.
Yeah,
So far, a whole lot of nothing is what they're up to.
I was hoping they would announce something in the Nintendo's Direct, like, but yeah, we didn't even get a trailer for Ultimax, surprisingly, which I thought.
Legislator,
Yeah, I
right?
thought
we
it was a
w-
gimme.
Yeah, I thought that was a gimme.
But it wasn't even in that bit of the direct that's always probably the worst, where it's just like a montage of different games that weren't
Sure.
important enough
Yeah.
to make it to the full, like a full presentation. It didn't even appear in that.
No, it didn't. It was weird. We just had nothing, unless. Yeah, I was thinking Atlas would at least do that. but-
With a first-class
Wasn't there a new announcement for
I'd
like
say he's
different
a
merch
model
of some
politician.
sort? No, like you were
I
saying
believe
earlier, it's
that
like
he'll-
Nendoroid or something.
Yeah.
which young adults
Maya,
like you
Tatsuya, and
can
Makoto
live
Yuki are
in
getting
ease.
Nendroids, and the Demi-Fiend is getting a Figma.
Quite randomly.
Yeah.
Exemplary answer.
It makes sense.
Nahobino
when we tell
Figma, where
teenagers
it at?
anything unnecessary.
There's a Nahobino plushie, but I mean, we haven't had a Nahobino Figma figured yet. That'll
Look
be
over there.
awesome.
He's on a walkie-talkie.
Chester Sly says, I like P4 Arena Ultimax's story, but the
Wait,
ending was
is it about
trash. I think the whole story
Yeah.
is trash.
Not even a fan of the whole
Tomorrow's
story.
the
It's
day
better
off,
than Arena
so we
1's at
better
least,
release
but
that.
yeah, I'm not even a fan
Meet
of
LeBlanc,
just the
okay?
story in general.
I like Labrys.
Labrys is cool,
no,
but
she's got a cool history when it actually bloody delves into it.
yeah.
Like the whole killing other people that look just like you kind of
The
thing
criminals
is pretty
calling
interesting.
themselves the Phantom
But,
Thieves are no more.
Yeah, once you
However,
get past that, it's just
I believe that this
really
country's
standard and
citizens
very
are still
boring.
living their
Yeah.
days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
you sound it.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country
Stylish
is
Substance says,
outrageous.
I rewatched the P5 anime and I still have
The
an out of
election's
context
public
line. What do you got?
notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Ulysses
Everyone's
says
being
Labrys'
deceived so
accent is a
easily.
huge win for humanity. I'm more curious as to how she gained that accent. I mean, they say in the game that she has a weird.
Yeah, she has
Accent.
a Kanzai accent. Yeah.
Yeah, but to us it's a Jersey accent. It's just like. what?
Yeah. Well, I'm not even sure. I've had some people say to me it's more of a Boston accent than Jersey.
Oh.
But yeah, it could
In
be
order to
either.
save
I
this
mean, they're
country that has been
vaguely
tainted by
similar.
villains,
Star
social
Substance
reform
meant
is essential.
P4 Arena Ultimate.
Ah, my bad. But yeah, what out of context line did you get?
Chest Slice says Atlas should have just ported P4 AU from the start since it released when PS4 was released. Did it?
Nice.
Was the PS4 out when Ultimax came out?
It was actually, yeah. 2012 was when the PS4
Well,
came out, I
then-
think.
Why
Yeah,
the hell didn't they? That's a good point, Chadster Sly.
yeah, it is a good point.
Yes!
All right, more kindness. Well, yeah, can't really do anything at night.
Oh!
Let's play a game. Train of Life, sure.
Now the context line is Labris is a really bad girl. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Well then.
Angry Bendy says I got Royal 2 weeks ago for half off. That's a hell of a deal.
That
I
is a
haven't
hell of a
even
deal.
finished P5 normal. Do you think I should play P5 Royal or should I continue playing P5? Ooh.
If you're really curious about the differences, then play both. But
Yeah, I'd say, given that you're already
Oh!
partly into vanilla, finish vanilla, because by the end of it you'll probably want to play again anyway. And then play Royal, and then I feel like it's good to play the vanilla one to recognize the differences and improvements that come with Royal.
there is a lot of familiar territory as well with Royal, though. Like, there's a lot of, you know, you're going through the same scenes and some of that with, you know, you got some exceptions like any ones with Kasumi and Maruki and all that, just to name a few. But
I suppose.
It just,
Sorry,
yeah, it just
go ahead.
also depends on how much you want to go through those same scenes again as well.
Yeah, and the problem is, like, there are some small additions to scenes you've already seen, so you can't even skip past conversations necessarily, because even though you think you know what was in it, sometimes there is a new addition to it. So it's basically playing the game twice. So it's up to you whether or not you're okay with that. If you're not okay with that, then I would say switch to Royal before you get too far. If you don't mind, then I would say finish Vanilla. Because I think it is really good to know the differences. I know some people have played just Royal and they maybe don't appreciate quite so much what, you know, what about it is different and everything. In particular, you know, where the vanilla P5 ended and where Royal ends if you get the third semester is, you know, completely two different tones, but you wouldn't know if you only just played Royal and went through the Royal ending.
What balls?
Whoa, playing a video game inside a video game, lol, says CSCs.
And I lost. Oh well, I still got kindness anyway. I did, so we didn't come out with nothing.
Yeah!
Angry Star Substance against Angry Bendy saying you should probably stop watching this if you're if you want to avoid spoilers. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
don't want spoilers, we're gonna get right to it.
Yeah,
I mean, please, of course, if you want to enjoy it and stay, but if you're worried about spoilers, then you might want to shy away.
yeah.
Although literally, if you go to any Persona fandom area now, they just constantly spoil everything. So
Yeah.
this
This is also true.
Yeah, how much you look at it. Like, they don't mark it as spoilers or anything half the time.
No, even I don't, at some degree. But
Yeah. Oh no, it'd be like a post making
Yeah.
fun of Ketchy or something being a bad guy or whatever, like we've just had. Like, we know that, but maybe some people don't want that immediately spoiled.
yeah.
No good.
How many?
You
do
see
we
this anime? They're actually discussing the
have?
keyword.
She truly does have a
Yeah.
barrier up.
That's not something to be excited about. You know all the way up to Diet Building, too. So you
If anybody's listened to Erica Harlicker's new single, by the way, let us know what you think about that.
Shido might be on it.
300 Days, I think
Sure
it's
thing.
called.
Hmm.
Yeah, Erica Harlicker, voice actress for On, has released a new single, and it's a pretty good song.
Closed face.
I'm not sure it's not something I would immediately go to listen to over and over again.
Yeah.
But I think if you're in the right mood for it, then it hits quite right. It's mostly about the pandemic, I think.
Yeah. And I would say overall, her Kingdom Hearts puppet show was a lot better.
People often laugh
Yeah,
at
I definitely went back to the Kingdom Hearts music all the time.
Yes,
I've only
I-
gone back to the thing, her new single a couple times.
Yeah, she does have a single, Styler Substance. She's just started doing that, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it's her first one.
Yeah, she's getting into the singing career.
She also has on her YouTube, she did a puppet show with about Kingdom Hearts, where she was singing as well. So if you're interested to see more of her singing, you can go there. It's a great little puppet show. She did. It's fantastic. She did all like the
On the other hand,
puppet work and everything, and the backgrounds and everything.
Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
Haru, please. If this was
Yeah.
vanilla Persona 5.
Yes, if this is vanilla P5. This is another thing, actually, Angry Bendy, to answer your question. If you Royal, you get a lot more of Haru. So if you like Haru, Royal is the one to go for it. Vanilla P5, Josh and I joked about this constantly. They just constantly do not let her speak or like just shove her aside for story purposes. So she barely gets to do anything unless you do her confidant. Whereas with Royal, and especially once you get to Strikers as well, she just becomes like one of the best.
Yeah.
An adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
Did you hear the
with the
term
ruckus outside.
trick question? Not sure I'd follow that, honestly.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Masayoshi
Oh, that's-
Shido, Masayoshi Shido, tomato,
That's another
tomato.
thing in the anime, especially where they just can't pick how to pronounce his name.
Here's one who's the protagonist of P4 Dancing All Night. I would say Konami.
Man, talk about being lucky.
I'm guessing that's another trick question, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still
I would
going
say
with
Konami.
Konami.
Although Nanako hijacks it for a bit too.
Yeah, she does.
Hey,
Slice says, every time I replay Persona 5 over and over again, I keep nitpicking too much on the
by the
little
way,
stuff.
did something happen?
Well,
What?
that's perfectly fine. I mean, we got our own nitpicks, even though I love this game and this is my favorite game of all time. You know,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be blind to the nitpicks and criticisms and all that.
as long as they're valid.
Yes, as long as they're valid, not P5 sucks, and because, you know, SMT is better, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Disgraceful past must be discarded.
Which if you think SMT is better, you know, fair enough, but just like, yeah, if you're just gonna hate Persona because, like, it's not SMT or whatever, then, yeah, not a valid criticism, I think.
Ulysses says, might be a difficult question to answer, but do you have a favorite Persona meme or inside joke?
So our nation can once
I mean,
again become a powerful
it's not specifically Persona, it kind of goes to SMT as well, but I just enjoy anything with Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Doing the Kehoe, or like one of those like ones where it's some really grim, dark copy pasta, whatever you call it. But like they insert he's and hoes throughout the whole thing. That's pretty good.
I'm trying to think of some. I'm sure there are some I like.
Let us all sail toward a happy future.
Yeah, I'm struggling. I might have to get back to you on that, Ulysses.
I hope to continue.
So says answer, nobody knows. For Josh, I don't know if you just played it. Do you remember the section where you are in the Velvet Room?
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah.
You guys wait here. I'll go get into it.
Yeah.
But Jude has finished it as well.
Yes, if you watch Josh's Dancing All Night review, he mentions I recorded the game for him because his footage got lost somehow. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, it just somehow got lost or corrupted.
Yeah, so Josh was like, oh crap, I have to sit through this boring ass story again. It's going to take ages and whatnot. And be like, I haven't played it yet. I can record a playthrough for you. And then a lot of the footage you see in the Dancing All Night stuff, especially about the story, is me actually playing. Especially if you see it, say one, if it says normal mode, that's me. And B, if it says anything to the tune of stage clear or failed, that's also probably me. Because I'm really bad at the game. And the lower the score, the more likely it is to be me. So says my favorite is I should write something in terms of the favorite Persona meme or inside joke. I quite like
What are
it'll be some sort of text or whatever. Then it'll be a gif of you doing his specialist dance.
My next appointment is.
So it'll be some. It's usually some kind of like hold up kind of joke,
So what
and
do you
then
think after seeing
him just dancing in his sunglasses.
Yeah,
Those are always
I do
pretty.
quite like that one too.
Wait.
I'm still trying to think of an answer for that other question. It's just I'm really struggling.
For real?
Pancake.
Seriously?
I've seen a lot of Persona memes, but I mean, like I
Aren't you?
right
They're
now I can't
generally not great.
yeah,
Who ruined your life?
they're just sort of at best. I don't think I have a
Yeah.
particular favorite.
Believe it.
Chester Slices says Atlas slightly love P4 more than P5.
It depends what makes the most money, I guess.
The guy who said
I would say,
What kind of fate brought you?
given
two
just
back
how many
together?
things the P4 characters are in, probably P4. And just how much
Just in
merchandise there is for the
connection.
P4 stuff. Although
Shido was involved
P5
in
is
cognitive
catching up in
research
that
too,
regard.
right?
But
can't
they also
dismiss
churned
as
out a
just a
lot of
coincidence.
Persona 5 stuff right after Vanilla Persona 5 came out.
But not as
Shido
much
was
as
already a
P4.
politician then.
Because there's P4, P4 Golden, Arena Ultimax,
He
Dancing,
must have
Q
pulled
and
some strings
Q2
so
all
that
have
his name
P4
wouldn't be
characters.
mentioned.
I guess.
Furthermore, he also would have had
Whereas
to force
P5
the
is
woman to
P5
make a false
Royal,
statement.
and then
You would do
Strikers,
Dancing.
We're talking about a man
Q2,
who ordered a
Dancing.
hit inside the police
That's
station.
it, I think.
That's
He can't
roughly
sit
the
still until
same.
he crushes whoever opposes.
But-
no matter how trivial,
I-
he's always been that way.
Depends, do you count Rena as 2?
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out,
Silas Substance says this part where Shido doesn't recognize the protagonist is actually
Once the
foreshadowing the
courts have
OG
made a judgment,
final boss.
Overturning that decision will be difficult.
How so?
Yeah.
Possible even if
Well,
proof of
I believe he
innocence is
says when
presented
he
and
takes his
Shido
mask
admits to
off,
his
he's
crimes.
like, oh, it's you.
At any rate,
Oh, right, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may,
But I mean, like, well,
Shido's
I
outer
suppose we can't really go
appearance and
into
his
it without
true face
spoiling. I'm just
are
wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entire.
I mean, Atlas doesn't want P4 to die when they port Ultimax.
speaks about the
Says
good of
Chess.
the country.
Also, I suppose, yes, we
Makes me
could
wonder
count
what
the
really is on
port
his
of
mind.
Golden over to
That
Steam
man's
most
full of
recently.
ambition,
Oh, yeah.
rise and
They do seem to
only thinks
enjoy
of the weakest
milking
stepping
P4.
stools for
Come to
his
think of it, that's a good
success.
point. They're
P4
bringing
and
back-
P5.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're porting P4 before anything else.
Worst.
Yeah.
I assume the keyword for
And
what
now
he
we've got
believes the dive
Ultimax, which is a
building
P4
is despicable.
essentially. I know it
It
has
must be
P3
something
characters in it
self-centered
as
and
well, but not
completely
nearly
different from
as many as
politics.
P4 characters, I think.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the diet building again right after school tomorrow.
Ignorance
We'll
and
get it this
sloth.
time.
It was
Oh.
representing
Over it
apparently.
won't get
Okay, thank you.
We have to do this.
I get you.
We are coming close to, like, I think, my favorite palace theme.
Yeah, we're gonna be heading inside in a minute.
It's either the one for Shido's Palace or Winds of Fate from Size, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't narrow it down. It depends on the day.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try and rank up the guts as well, because we gotta get max guts to carry on with a wise confidant at one point. We're not quite there yet, but you know, just best
After spending a million years getting the 4 guts to even start the thing.
yeah. Right.
Oh,
We got mash the arrows on screen within the time limit, then press X to punch. Ah, come on. I played Street
Quarter
Fighter.
circle.
Yeah.
Quarter circle.
Thank you,
Okay.
technique. Alright, up we go.
Did you know that Show almost was a guest of the Velvet Room? I'm guessing
Oh.
Ultimax or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not know that.
I did not
I
know
mean,
that. Well,
technically he is a guest of the Velvet Room. He's in the dancing games as a DLC.
yeah, that's also
And
true.
and there is one of the tracks. I mean, all of the tracks in that game technically are all in the Velvet Room
Yeah, I suppose they are, aren't they?
because it's just Elizabeth and Caroline Justine doing a contest.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Who now? Shinya. But he turned it down, though Igor said he'd return to him. He'd return to offer him again. Says Stylish Substance.
Is that when he brought him in for the dancing game?
Most likely. Hello, Yoshida.
It was all foreshadowing for the dancing game.
Yeah. They knew it all along.
There should be a sequel of P3, but the writer doesn't know what to do next with Seeds. I mean, we kind of got a little bit of it in Arena.
Yeah.
We saw what they did after, and in my opinion, it was crap. You know, it was like, after all of that and all of that thing about being friends and everything, and, you know, running up to the roof,
after all?
losing their friend and whatnot, we got the answer, and that was good, sort of, in terms of showing them together again. But then,
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
they just completely botched it later by having like Akihiko ran off somewhere,
Yeah.
Mitsuru ran off somewhere,
Yeah.
Yukari pissed off somewhere.
It could have saved us like half the running time if we just cut out the inner monologues. It'd save with dancing as well.
Hey, can you think of anything based on
No,
what
I
you've heard
can't
from
speak
him?
stylish
Just
up
try
since my
saying
brain
anything.
just
It
hasn't
doesn't
been
matter
working
if he
today
does.
at all.
Incompetent fools.
We were just ordering our groceries for the week this morning. Kept trying to say peeled plum tomatoes, but I kept getting confused with tomatoes and potatoes. So I would mistake it for peeled plum potatoes. That sort of thing. It's just a bunch of brain farts all day today. Is it a ship?
It was a match?
It's a ship.
What?
If it's
Diet
the anime,
building's a
just
ship? What?
Yeah.
turn up and then be like, it's a ship.
Actual
It's like,
buildings all
okay,
around.
you want to explain how you thought
I
that?
can't even begin to imagine what it will be like. Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Here we
Are
go,
we clear of
dude.
the guard's sight?
Woo.
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right.
Got an anime
Do it.
cutscene coming.
We do, yes, that does remind me. Yeah, I should probably turn off the camera.
Did anything change?
A little premature, but
We
oh well.
went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This
Pronounce
seems to be
this, it
similar to
finished
what
as an
happened with
amalgamation
Sis's
of his
palace.
incompetency as a hideous
This time,
portrait.
the Diet building remains unchanged.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though. Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
How did we not see this before?
Yeah, I was just thinking how as cool as it is. How the hell did you not notice?
Yeah. To the left! To the left!
You're
Even though
good.
this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Atlas pointing out the symbolism.
You're gonna run into a
again.
building!
Keep going,
Bullshit.
keep going. You're good. You're good.
Out of my ass. It's completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided
An
Shido.
untrustworthy politician, you
What
don't
in
say.
the world is he thinking?
When's that ever
Whether it
happen?
be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this. We gotta sink Shido instead of this country. A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country's sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a
I don't know about
desire.
anyone else's Ulysses, but I'm so ready to start vibing the Shido's Palace theme arc. We're gonna get there.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Gonna take his
Oh, it's
treasure.
one of my favorite Palace tunes. It's either my favorite Palace tune or second favorite. I don't know.
We must put an end to this.
It is
by
a jam.
December 17th,
It is. It's one of the
the
best.
day before the elections.
It fits the tone
infiltration
perfectly
begins.
and the
Time to
momentous
pay him back for
occasion.
setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
All right. And let's just quickly change everybody to their SMT4 clothing. Goodbye, SMTF.
So says, "Hey, oh, it's Ark."
Indeed.
Kyrie likes to get Futaba to program in a giant iceberg. That will do the trick. Yeah, hang on. She can bring in a ballista. She can't bring in an iceberg.
I guess because it's her own palace, she was able to bring in the ballista, but yeah. Can't seem to do it here. Or any other palace. Who has the potential to fight the final boss in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax? Well, we establish it's you. Narukami, anyway.
You're right.
The Palace theme sounds like such an epic training montage.
It does.
It does. Yeah.
And there we go. There's our SMT 4 attire, and I'll just show Morgana's real quick as well. And fun fact, I actually just picked up SMT 4 today, and am going through the first few hours of the game. So far, enjoying it, but yeah, it's bloody hard at the start. But it's slowly getting
And
there.
an SMT, you surprised me.
Yes, indeed. The samurai garb looks a bit baggier than I assumed it would be. Oops. Sorry, Futaba. Or Ryuji.
So it says actually Ark has themes from Tokyo Daylight, which I didn't notice before.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Neat. Okay, Ega? How are we doing? Agidine, oh dear.
It's fine.
Thank you, Mariki. Raydine, how we doing? No, okay, no good on Raydine. I'm guessing it'll be Bufu skills, I want to say. So I'm gonna swap out Makoto with Yusuke.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I think it is Bufu.
Ooh, Jesus.
I am
Bufula, there we go, yes.
You did it, Fox.
Thank you, Yusuke.
They're done for.
And once more.
It's time for the grand finale. Ultimate power. That's our cue. Ha! Transform.
This is the weird thing about Morgana's particular attire, because he's supposed to represent Bureaus, who's your AI companion in SMT4, but it just makes him look like a ghost here.
Yeah. What does does he look a bit like that in the game?
Oh,
Yeah, Bureaus is actually a lady, but yeah, vaguely looks similar. But we don't actually see her full body within the game. It's just like her mouth and like bits of her upper torso.
Oh.
Thank you, Persona Extras again.
Extras never fail to disappoint.
after what they
Oh,
just
wait. Never. Well, I guess technically, yes, they do disappoint.
Ship.
Never fail to amuse, I
I'm
should
sensing the
say.
danger. Come on, let's make you what this ship really is.
Disappointment if you expected good extras.
Yeah. Somewhere. Ah, dear.
Try to listen to Ark.
Everyone, do your best.
Come, go down.
I needed Zucchini for one other skill, but I can't remember What? In the Velvet Room.
Shall we?
Eh.
You did great, Noir. Good work, everyone.
Well done, everybody.
Well, Anchor says, oh no, Morgana got possessed.
Yeah.
Stylish victory.
He's a ghost. Missy says there's a SoundCloud playlist that I listened to titled SMT4 Chill Music, and it made me want to give the game a try. I hear a lot of good things about the music in that game.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about the music and story. That's partly why I've been wanting to play it, and SMT5 in general has just been putting me in a bit of a SMT kick. But yeah, SMT4 in particular, I hear so many good things about.
Have you talked about that you beat the Nahobi? Not the Nahobi, the Demi-Fiend?
No, I haven't. Yes, I did beat the Demi-Fiend in our absence. It took forever, but I did it.
I'll save you.
Much obliged.
Total, like, crapshoot at the end of it. It's just basically like, if we don't kill him here, we're dead.
Yeah.
Just like a final gun it, try and kill him.
Joker took one out.
Oh, thank you, Haru. I'm just gonna use Meteorama to be safe.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Good, waste your turn.
How's this?
Come on, Noir. Actually hit. Damn it, that's twice. You've missed Cerberus. Oh, goddamn. Okay. And use case down.
You'll need to attack with extra.
Goddamn.
Alright, Samurai Arm then.
At least he's not going to be confused anymore.
Yeah. Triple Down is the predecessor to Myriad Truth, indeed. Stylish Substance.
Let's go.
Come on. Come on, just get rid of your ice wall, will you? Yeah, I could have done with that earlier, really. And... What? Come on! Goddamn people. What is wrong with you?
Just let Morgana take it. Finish it off.
Hang on. Good work, everyone.
There we go.
Okay.
Right,
A treasure chest.
Looks like the people who had the potential to fight the final boss of T4 Arena Ultimax are you, Labris, Retracted, I think that's what you mean, Junpei, Yukari, Kent, Koro, Naoto, Mitsuru, Akihiko, Aigis, and Teddy. That's a lot of people.
Pretty much everybody.
Pretty much everyone, yeah.
Well, and... yeah.
Show me your true form.
Cerberus again? Come on. Give me something new. Alright. Yeah, Ziodyne. And Bufula. I really need Bufudine at this point in the game. Come on, Yusuke! Will you people stop missing? Oh, thankfully he missed too.
Go down.
Oh my god. Morgana again with a showtime.
Coming in clutch.
Yeah.
Yet again.
Okay, let's move on.
Thank you for carrying.
Yeah, who knew?
Okay.
I've never had Morgana carry the game before. Alright.
Feel it.
Next. Come here, you. Hey, I was just thinking, I haven't had a gun down yet. Alright. Narcissus. Not weak to curse. How about wind? New. Zio. New. And Haru, stop missing for the love of God. At least we got one frozen.
come.
And hello to Luna. Thank you for coming in.
Hello.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Good work, everyone.
Oh, the outfits with the absolute best battle theme of all time. Let's go, says Luna. Yeah, I was actually just saying I picked up SMT4 today, and I've been playing the first few hours. I got past. I just defeated a mid boss. It was like some demon lady with red hair. I don't think she actually had a name. She was talking about like how too much blood was gonna make her all chubby, and she could always start dieting tomorrow. And that's when I was thinking, someone at Atlas was paid
to.
to.
Up that chandelier? Go back. Can you go up the chandelier?
Not right now. That's for
Well,
yeah.
look,
I have to get over there first in order to do it.
I could have sworn it was over there.
But yeah,
My bad.
but yeah. As I was saying, somebody at Atlas got paid to write that line.
Joker, a trick.
SMT4 is one of the best games in the series, with my favorite characters in this series. This is what I hear. I've heard so many good things about SMT4, and I wanted to play that game in particular because SMT5 has gotten me in the mood. And yeah, especially with doing the review as well. Oh dear. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I could have just gone through the door, but I want the extra XP. Can I make it?
Show me your true form.
Of course you can when that bloody grappling works for you and not me.
Oh, we got another person here.
I am just playing Xenoblade 1 at the moment, since 3 got announced, so I was like, hell yeah, time to play Peak Fiction again.
Nice.
Josh was just getting in the mood to play 2 again because he doesn't remember any of it.
Yeah, a little bit. But more so the DLC than the actual game. Yeah, because I never finished the DLC. But yeah, it's pretty cool that we're gonna get 3. Ah, come on. Thank you.
Glad we won. Just like I thought.
That was probably, yeah, that was in general just one of the best directs. With Xenoblade 3 being one of the games on the list.
Okay.
What? Bearing the lead,
Easy.
I think. Fire Emblem Warriors 2!
Yeah, Jude finally got a sequel to Fire Emblem Warriors.
I said this at the time to Josh, but like I never have gone from so excited to so worried in a short span of time.
Yeah.
Because when it was clear it was a Warriors Fire Emblem again, I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. And then it was like, oh, but it's just 3 houses, and now I'm a bit more like, oh.
Yeah, and it's doing an Age of Calamity thing.
Yeah, I really, really hope it's good. I hope they listen to the issues that were in Age of Calamity. I so desperately want it to be good, especially since Fire Emblem Warriors 1 was so good to me. But immediately it's getting, it's starting on the back foot for me because it's just doing 3 houses. When we already had a whole game that cut out major games in the series like Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. Or even most of the characters of Blazing Blade or Echoes, Shadows of Valencia, anything like that. It's just so much got cut out and could have been in that game, and they went and decided to make it even more limited.
Yeah,
it was really disappointing. So I'm hoping they can work in some way to do DLC or whatever that lets you play as the older characters from the old games.
Always go unopposed. So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though?
He says, I haven't played Xenoblade 2, so would you say it's better than 1?
No, I wouldn't say so.
What about X?
Yeah, Xenoblade 1 I think has the best story and the most simple gameplay. Like, if you're into like MMORPGs or something like that, like World of Warcraft, then just think of it as a more simplified version of that, and I think you can have a great time with it.
That thought never
yeah,
crossed my mind.
I still think the first game is the best. X had a slightly better gameplay, but the story was not that great. It was just very generic, and the characters were just kind of forgettable. 2, it was a little better in terms of the story, but the gameplay got a little complicated. Eventually, you get used to it, but it took me like 20 to 30 hours to actually get a grasp of what I was doing.
but I think we'll at least be able to.
So yeah, if you're willing to put in the time, it's worth it. But I still think 1 is like the best of the bunch, and Jude will probably say it is as well because it has the hero pond Ricky.
Ricky the hero pod. Yes, best character.
Helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
Status says in relation to who can fight who can actually take on the final boss, or has the potential to fight the final boss. Well, explanation is you, Labras, and Protector are obvious as to why they can do it. Ken, Koro, Junpei, Teddy, Yukari, and Labras 2 actually can fight General Teddy, which is technically still him. And then Mitsuru, I guess Akihiko, Naoto can fight a shadow version of them, but that's technically actually him.
Yeah.
So that still counts. The rest don't fight him at all.
Nice.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. On, we're supposed to be gathering intel. What are you doing?
Also, Saito said, what happened with Nintendo Switch Sports? Everyone was like, yo, they're bringing back Wii Sports. Where are the Miis?
We were concerned about that at first.
But there.
Yeah, they are there. We just didn't see it until later.
Yeah, it's mostly like they mostly show just those weird little avatar things, but then eventually it was when they were doing that little test match.
Yeah.
You can see it was there. Those were Mii heads on the bodies of the avatars, so it looks like it's not your Mii itself playing, but like your Mii's head on that body.
Yeah, which
I think is fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
They always changed up how the bodies looked depending on which game you're playing Wii Sports anyway. Like sometimes they had legs, sometimes they didn't have legs, sometimes they had arms, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, but that's something else I'm looking forward to playing anyway, as well as Mario Strikers and the Mario Kart 8 DLC.
Oh yeah, the Mario Kart 8 DLC 4.
You cut out a bit there, but I know what you're trying to say. 48 courses.
I've seen loads of complaints that they didn't just do Mario Kart 9, but like the engine and gameplay in 8 is the best it's ever been. It's probably the best it ever will be.
I really
on Switch especially.
I really don't know what else you could do with Mario Kart at this point, other than just do a Smash Ultimate and have absolutely everything.
Yeah, which is basically what they're doing by releasing these 48 tracks. So I don't see why people are complaining about it being not a Mario Kart 9. Well, I would rather they give us this DLC with 48 tracks than have to buy a whole new game and then inevitably buy the DLC that they released for that. It's just, well, everybody has Mario Kart 8. It continues to sell insanely well. It's like always in the top 10 like every week in sales or every month, even though it's a really old game, relatively speaking.
Right, did I speak to Haru? No, I didn't.
Luna says some of Xenoblade 2's designs are too pandering to me. First cast is honestly one of the best casts in a JRPG. Yes, they did increase the shall we say, the chest factor on a lot of the ladies in Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, it was a lot more anime in 2 than any of the others, which, yeah, I understand is a bit of a turn-off for some people, because...
steep increase in annoying voice acting, too.
Yeah, it's mainly the slew of accents in 2 that kind of distracted me. I have nothing against, like, different accents and whatever, but, like, when you're hearing a bunch of different ones in the same room together, it's just very distracting. Like, you have Welsh, Scottish, Liverpudlian, I think.
All exaggerated versions of it, too.
Yeah, all exaggerations.
Like a slight accent. It's incredibly strong accents.
Yeah. I think that was my biggest problem with Xenoblade 2, and from the looks of it, 3 is going to have a similar issue. Hopefully not quite to that extent, but yeah. It's a nitpick anyway, but yeah, it just got wildly distracting.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts.
The avatars don't be default Miis. It's a huge turnoff.
But we don't know necessarily if they are going to be default, and if they might be in like a character selection screen or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the body has ever got anything to do with it. You can put the head on it. We know you can put your Mii's head on it. So what difference would having that cylinder body from Wii Sports matter?
You're right.
And they, I think if they did that, then people would be like, "Well, what have you done differently?" That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So, I don't think it's necessary to make it a full-on me the whole way. I think an avatar with the me's head is a good kind of amalgamation.
Yeah, definitely. And like, even if they are default with the avatars, it's not. There's nothing stopping you from just putting on the me's anyway.
Yeah. Luna says, in my opinion, the Mario Kart Wii's jank and pure madness makes it the best Mario Kart, in my opinion. Yeah, you can have your own favorite Mario Kart. I don't think anybody could argue that, there are some that are maybe more fun or whatever. That's down to your opinion, but I think you can't argue against, like, Mario Kart 8's engine is fantastic. It looks beautiful. The kart feel is perhaps the best it's ever been. That's all very non-subjective stuff. I think it is just unarguable. They are at their best, but you can still argue that you maybe find some other ones more fun and that they're your favorite. But I grew up playing a lot of Double Dash with our sister.
I can't keep the
and her, we love Double Dash, and it's probably my favorite just because I have a lot of memories playing that. Even though it is, like, the controls and everything are terrible.
Yeah, they're very slippery. I see it as sort of like the Smash Brothers Melee of the group, where, like, everybody seems to think that's the best one, mainly because that's what they grew up with, and, that's fine and all that. But I think in reality, it's not aged as well as people think. Still fun, but the sequels are clearly better, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think as long as you acknowledge that, like, it's not good. It's like, in terms of, it's not the best iteration in terms of control and engine and whatnot.
Get this done quickly.
But it's still your favorite. That's fine. It's just if you try and argue like it feels better or whatever, then you'd be like, no.
It's very slippery.
It's very slippery. It's terrible in pretty much every way, in the way it controls and everything. And some of the tracks are really awful, but still one of my favorites, just because.
Yeah.
Just because I grew up with it.
And goodbye to Ark for now.
Yeah, we gotta do mementos with the boring music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saiso says, personally, I think if they're doing Mario Kart 9, they probably have a huge Mario cast and do the non-Mario characters just like DLC, what happened with OG MK8.
Possibly,
I doubt they're doing a 9 on top of doing this DLC, or at least, like, maybe the DLC is to tide us over for a couple more years until they get a 9. But I don't see what the point in releasing 9 would be.
No.
Again, because 8 is so polished and well made and runs really well. I don't know where you can go with it.
No, I don't.
It's much like Smash Ultimate, as Josh said.
I feel like if you added, like, one more gimmick or something to justify calling it Mario Kart 9, then it would just feel too cluttered otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the same with Ultimate, Smash Ultimate, where Smash Ultimate is so good, has so many characters, so many stages. Absolutely everything is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Like, if they were to do another one, it'd be like, where are you going to go with this, and how are you not going to ruin it? Like, there's no way they're going to get that many characters, and it gets... Sakurai himself, I think, said that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. He said if there was that was another one, it wouldn't have nearly as many characters, so why would we want it? I think that's the same situation with Mario Kart 8, and that it makes more sense just to keep that game and keep maybe adding new things to it.
Yeah.
If it goes to a new console, like whatever comes after the Switch, then port it over, add some new features, like some new fighters to Smash or new tracks again to Mario Kart. I don't know that it's necessary to make it all over again.
No, it's just, yeah, and no matter what, people are just gonna complain anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Luna said, sorry, we went on a tangent there. Luna says, as a British speaker, Xenoblade 1's dub is really good and glad to see the British representation.
Yeah.
It is nice to have the accent. It's nice to have it different over the American accents.
Yeah, well, that was kind of one of the problems I had with Xenoblade X, because it's all pretty much American characters there. No English or British or whatever. I think the British accent definitely gave Xenoblade 1 some charm and made it unique to other RPGs. And unlike 2 as well, they're usually okay with the accents as well, in terms of how many there are. It's usually, you know, the standard posh English, or there's someone like Ryan who has a very thick Cockney accent, but that's about it. And I think that's fine. That's a good balance. But 2 just kind of went a bit overboard with it.
Yeah, I even though we live in the UK and everything, I personally struggle with a lot of accents. So half the time I'm like, what are they saying? It just they're too strong to the point that it's hard to understand what they're saying, and that's when it's too far. I think if you can't understand what they're saying without subtitles, then the accent is way too thick. And for normal people, every day-to-day people that you actually chat with, that's fine. They can have a thick accent because, you know, that's them.
Yeah.
But when you have the ability to control it, you don't make it that thick.
Ulysses says, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I find the accents in Xenoblade to be hilarious, says Ulysses. Personally, have not played the games, but I'd be willing to give them a try. Yeah, definitely go do so. The only thing that I'm not sure if it turns too many people off or whatever, is that the areas can be rather big. There's a lot of walking around, but I think, as I was saying earlier, sort of harkens back to, like, that sort of MMORPG style of gameplay, where, like, even though the worlds are big, there's usually a lot of enemies to fight, and there are so many different quests to do as well to, you know, make up for it. And, yeah, it's a good way to earn experience points and all that. So if you like that sort of thing, then I'd say definitely try them out.
I personally, when I tried Xenoblade 1, I was daunted by the sheer vastness and just amount of stuff that I knew I'd have to do, and it bogged me down, and I didn't want to play it, and I still don't. I also don't like combat, but it's annoying because the story seems interesting, and I've watched Josh play through all of Xenoblade 1, but it just it's too much. I can't get into it.
Yeah, it's a bummer. But yeah, it's fair enough. I can understand,
especially since I love Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky is the best.
Sorry, you were saying?
I can't remember now.
Lou says, I think that the 3 Mario Karts that you could debate being the best are Double Dash, Wii, and 8, because Double Dash had the double element, Wii has a lot of hidden tech, and 8 is very refined.
Don't worry about it.
That's true. I think if they were to do a 9, if they could bring back the double mechanic, that would be a good. That would probably be a good reason to buy it, to get a Mario Kart 9.
Sorry to interrupt for a second. Hey, you want to help us with Shido's Palace?
You're not like a stunt double or something, right? I don't know what's happening, but I really hope this isn't a dream.
Well,
Wii, I can't think of a lot of stuff from Wii I would want.
A surprise from me too.
No. I think it was just basically what Mario Kart 8 has become. Sort of without the what do you call it? The anti-gravity stuff.
Oh, thank goodness.
Whoa.
Side substance.
Oh, my.
No one cares about my scheme.
Well, it looks like you know.
No, Kasumi, not yet.
Side substance says, guys, I need help. I wanted to buy a Switch exclusive and got my money on 2 games. Xenoblade or Metroid? Which one should I get?
If you want something to last you longer, definitely Xenoblade, because Metroid is around 10 hours or so, even shorter if you're doing multiple playthroughs, and you know what you're doing.
They just released a free update for it, though, called the Dreadful mode.
Yeah, Dread mode.
One hit kills you, which sounds insane.
That might be a potential run for after this.
Tells me that you helped him out in that palace a
Yes,
while
but
back.
that might be what
We are
comes
awfully
after the
grateful for
Persona
that.
5 Royal playthrough,
Yeah.
Dreadful
Pleasure.
playthrough.
He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I promised to
Help
repay
us out,
his kindness to me,
Kasumi.
no matter what.
Yeah, Xenoblade will definitely last you a long
What a
time, and if you're into
refined
RPGs, you'll probably
Are we
like
really
it.
Yeah.
around the same age?
I personally would
You
say
know, there's
Metroid
something
just
I
because
wanted to
I
ask you,
know I like
Yoshizawa.
Metroid.
Why were you in that
Depends what
palace
you're
in the
into.
first place? That's,
do not go in expecting it to be like Persona or anything as an
Oh,
RPG. Xenoblade is very much its own beast. I don't think I've ever seen a game that plays like Xenoblade. Maybe sort of like
together on the roof of the school.
older Tales games. In that, you know, you've got your whole party moving around you and doing attacks as well.
Yeah.
But instead of,
Big
I guess
is
it's
going
sort
to
of a
take place
combination of
that day.
older Tales and newer Tales, where you've got specific
sorry.
buttons that are assigned
I was
to
actually
do
following
the
you the entire
spells.
time.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it feels like
tail
old
there?
school Tales, which is probably
Yeah, it's-
why I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's like, because all the attacks are done automatically, like an MMORPG, so you kind of have to consider like any sort of delays as well within the attacks, but it's all about, you know, planning and coordination and all that. So if that's your sort of thing, if you think you can come to grips with that, then yeah, I'd say get Xenoblade. And with the definitive edition as well, you've also got more content in the form of what was it called?
It was nothing compared to how much
Future
you did for me
something.
in the past.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like an extra 10 hours after the main campaign. That's exclusive to the
very
Switch
good,
version. Not very good, no, but it's something.
Jenna Coleman?
Yeah, Jenna
Jenna
Coleman.
Coleman, yeah, absolutely phoned it in
Definitely use the
on that
additional
one.
firepower.
It should very much see it comes off as like I'm too big for this now, but you know, paycheck. She just like it's very much like saying her lines and then
Yeah.
being like, "Can we do another
you
take?"
say
No,
that.
okay.
Yeah, by that point, you know, by this point I've done Doctor Who and played Queen Victoria and all that. I'm too big for
Our
this.
enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also, we pretty much
Ulysses
brought
says,
this
"I don't feel
entire
very
mess down
strongly
upon
about Mario
ourselves,
Kart, but
so
Mario Party, on the
this is
other hand,
on
my
us.
favorite is definitely
We're
Mario
delighted
Party
by the offer,
DS."
but
That's
we
fair
really
dues.
can't
I
drag
can't
you
really
out.
comment on the Mario
Mini
Party
part,
games.
Yeah,
You have
we've
something
not
to do yourself,
played very much. We've got the
right?
GameCube, one of the GameCube ones.
I think that's Mario Party
I believe
4,
I'd be
that
acting
one.
selfish
Yeah,
if
I think it's the one that's like
depressing
supposed to be like a lot of people's
Very
favorite,
strange
but
reason.
I feel
we're
that
just not into it.
yeah, I feel that Mario Party games just go on for too long.
Promise me this.
They're so slow.
You'll come
Yeah.
back safe no matter what. I
want to get into them, but I really can't.
Not
Not as much as the Mario Kart anyway, which are much faster.
Yeah, or Mario Strikers.
really
Mario
do believe
Strikers
you.
as
Yeah.
well was always way more entertaining, way quicker.
It's time
And
to
we were
go.
finally getting a new one,
Practice
which was
today
Yeah.
a massive
Since
Since
surprise.
the Wii days, after like God knows how long, like
Huh?
nearly
You
14
say it.
years or something like that. I think I can't remember when Strikers Wii came out. Kasumi's not helping us.
Luna says Wii was the melee of Mario Kart where it had a lot of. This is Mario Kart Wii was the melee of Mario Kart where it had a lot of tech that wasn't intended in the game that isn't in 8, which is why I prefer the Wii one. I do see the point that is a lot of people's favorite. I think because the Wii is such a popular console, although now the Nintendo Switch has outsold it. The Wii was so popular in so many households. Even people who aren't particularly gamers had a Wii, and they always had Mario Kart. There is something to be said for that. That it's probably the melee of Mario Kart because it's what everybody knows and loves. But I can't think of any tech about it that is different to any other game. But
No,
yeah,
it's
I'm not sure about all the background stuff of Wii. Mario Kart.
Aside from the motion controls, there's not really much to Mario Kart Wii.
Well, even then, you've got the you can use the Joy-Cons as motion controls in
Yeah, it's true.
in Mario Kart 8.
Oh, just as well nobody wants to hang out. So yeah, let's go do mementos.
Okay.
Sidestep says I either really like or hate RPGs like P5R. I like P5R I like, and Pokemon I really hate. Well, Josh and I are like, we don't like Pokemon either, but we love P5.
which was odd because we're essentially playing a more grown-up Pokemon now.
Listen up.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to collect all those digital monsters that are fake and stupid. God.
I want to collect these digital monsters that are fake and stupid.
Really?
I mean, can you say that Pokemon has a Pokemon that's shaped like a penis?
Yeah. Come on. Show me that.
Listen up.
This is where the Pokemon
Second thought,
fans.
don't.
This is where the Pokemon fans actually point one out because there's like a bajillion Pokemon now.
Yeah, I don't know how many. They keep increasing.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Hey, baby, Kasumi can help us. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna make him pay.
Anyone? Joker, maybe be like, hey, they tried to kill me. Could you help?
Listen up.
You know what? Said there's nobody in. Actually, should we do mementos or should we just do a bit of do some Shido's Palace?
I suppose it would be good to wait until you've got like pretty much all the confidants to the max point where you
Yeah,
can
I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do Shido's Palace next time, I guess.
Listen up.
No, I mean like refine. Or I suppose you've got a lot of people who are stalled, aren't you?
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. You're gonna run out of time if you don't. I guess. Oh, maybe. I mean, we could probably do Shido in one run.
Maybe.
What did you say?
Yeah, we could probably do Shido in one run, but yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that does
Oh, no.
remind
Chat,
me.
please let us know. Would you rather
Yeah.
do Shido or Mementos?
Yeah, let us know.
There are arguments for both. Basically, Josh has a bunch of Mementos requests piled up, and if we don't do it, then we can't move on with certain confidants for a while until, you know, Shido's is all wrapped up. But if we do Shido's, then it's probably a bit more interesting to watch. And we further the story. Luna says, I'm thinking of playing P5OG again, since I kind of want to play the original, because it's been a while, and I also didn't enjoy Roll's combat changes, so I just want to get a better feel on why. It's interesting. Aren't they called the combat changes?
Good lord, that's a
oh,
lot.
lordy, yeah.
Yeah. Your love is like bad medicine.
Starso says Shido, Luna says Shido.
Alright,
Anybody
Shido
else?
it is then.
USD says, I'm down for whatever, just glad to be here.
Thank you. Right, I guess we'll do Shido then. So, first of all, I'm just gonna get Haru's vegetables.
Luna says, this is going to insult your many times you've lost here, Josh. Luna says, also, I want to do Arsene only 2, but on Royal, I imagine it's not too much harder, so I want to try an OG. Yeah, Josh, is it hard? It's not very hard, is it?
No.
Did you not see how much he got wiped with the... he just kept dying in size power.
Yeah. Well, that was mainly just against Scotty, who's generally quite hard. She's got like a big red aura around here, which signifies that they're the tougher enemies.
Sure.
Right. Do I do? Actually, let's do Sun Tomato just to get SP to all allies, because we are
Don't
almost.
You mean potato?
Huh?
Don't
Yes.
you mean potato?
Yeah. All right. So Shido's Palace then.
Let's do it. Well, what's the confidant situation here?
The confidant situation.
In terms of like anybody available right now.
Oh, I mentioned earlier that there's no one available.
Oh, sorry.
Well, on in Yusuke or Ryuji are, I think, but they're already maxed out.
Yo. Okay.
All right, let's sell all this treasure. All 10,000 yens worth.
Luna says, "Oh, I didn't mean to insult Josh. Sorry."
You have
Royal.
it.
Yes, it's just a joke. Sorry, because like Royal is like Innocent Sin, where because it's that easy, it's not fun.
I get.
All right.
So says, hey, what's your waifus? My personal favorite's on. Josh is Makoto.
Yeah. Ooh, Haru definitely needs something else, but hopefully we'll get something else for her.
Come again.
Followed closely by Haru for me.
Yes, I would say Haru. No, sorry. Makoto, Kasumi, Haru, then on.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. To Shido's Palace then.
This is, I guess my issue with Atlas re-release is they add so much to the game that it feels bloated in areas, even if third semester is great. I guess there are so many options with the combat in Royal that, like you said, it can be quite easy a lot of the time. It still has a good challenge, I think, especially if you play on hard mode. So.
Yeah. Right. Central Passage.
And Chast's guy pointing out, yeah, Merciless is honestly easier than hard mode because Merciless doubles the damage. Yeah, it is actually way easier.
I haven't actually played Merciless
I
yet,
tried
but
a bit of it, and it is way easier.
On Royal or just OG Persona 5?
Royal.
Yep.
Ah, right. It's a good thing you can change the difficulty on the fly then. Let's go. Head to the restaurant.
So says I genuinely forgot favorite waifus, but what about in 4 and 3?
Yukiko, Rise, and Naoto for me in 4. Mitsuru and
order?
Aigis in 3. In that order?
Naoto top for me in 4, and then Yukiko.
In order, I would say... it used to be Yukiko, but I think I would want to change it to Naoto now. But Yukiko would be second, and...
Yukiko was the one you changed from Rise.
Yeah.
Changing them?
Yeah, Rise would be third. God damn
I
it.
think for P3 it would be Mitsuru, and then Aigis.
Yeah, I would say I would do it the other way around in order. Mitsuru, sorry, Aigis, then Mitsuru.
Definitely not Yukari. Yukari's the worst.
Can I say FemC?
Yeah, FemC's the best girl. Yes, if we could pick FemC, then I say FemC.
Victory is ours. Okay, let's move on.
Let's go, team. Come on, Yusuke, get Bufu dying already.
I can feel it.
Who are you? Boring man. Doggy.
Show me your true form.
Sweet, got a disaster shadow here. What are they weak to? We have no idea.
You're mine.
Oh.
This star says I like number 1 Yukari. Aigis, and then
Sly.
Fuka. That's the Sly. Clearly, this must have made some sort of typo there.
I forgot about Fuka. I want her. I would. Alright, I'm gonna change my list of
I leveled up.
P3 waifus. I would say Fuka, Aigis, then Mitsuru. Sorry, Fuka, Aigis, then Mitsuru.
Really?
Yeah, I really like Fuka. She's awesome.
I don't like Fuka.
Okay.
Hey, alarm, nice. And we can itemize Rongda during an alarm now, so we can get Aegon, the heavy curse damage skill.
I have something.
Where am I going? Upstairs. If I can find the entrance to them. Oh, well, there's a gold thingy there anyway.
T993 says, He-ho! He-ho, T993. He-est of hoes to
where'd
you.
it go? It was there before. Oh, there it is. How'd I miss it?
Firelight says, I like these outfits. They're classy.
They are classy. Yeah, they're meant to be samurai garb.
And matching.
Yeah, and matching. Alright, let's get rid of these 2 enemies
Show
here.
that rebellious attitude by having matching clothing.
Yeah.
I'll reveal your true form.
I wish Fuka wasn't forgettable if they fix it in the P3 remake. Chats are sly, full of the controversial opinions. Liking Yukari, then dissing Fuka. Shame on you, sir.
You're mine.
Yeah, I'm with Chatster Slime.
Do I have to ban you too?
Yeah. I'm with Chatster Slime on the Fuka thing. Not on the Yukari thing. We very much strongly disagree on the Yukari thing, but
We are
Fuka,
on
yeah.
different playing fields, sir.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time she's just kind of there, and also she's the worst navigator. I hate her as a navigator.
I'll give you that. She's not a great navigator.
She's terrible, useless.
Compared to
Not
Rise
just
and-
from a skills perspective, just not being able to do the bare basics.
All according to plan.
Like, oh, I can't tell where it is, and then you're like 2 floors below it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's 2 floors above you. But, yeah, gee, thanks. I figured that. Now it's been like 15 floors. I figured it was pretty close.
You're no match for us.
For goodness sake.
Right, I'm gonna start swapping Haru for On. Right, so the restaurant's over there, but I'm guessing that's a locked door over there, if I remember correctly.
Luna says something I'm mixed on with, I presume you mean SMT5, is because, yeah, it's cool that it wants you to do side quests, but sort of bull if you just want to get through the story. I feel like if you don't do them, you will probably suffer through this with the story, I guess. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, if you're trying to unlock the true ending, because, yeah, you have to do certain side quests. But, yeah, generally, the side quests are sort of optional. But, yeah, I can understand that. But although I seem to hear more problems, I hear more people complaining about the idea that the ending gets changed just based on a single choice. But honestly, I don't think it's that bad, because, like,
I can feel
in Nocturne, you would kind of have to play the whole game again if you wanted to see another ending, unless you made another save before the final dungeon.
Saito says, I know no one asked, but I don't care. P5 Kasumi, Makoto on Haru, P4 Naoto Rise, Yukiko, P3, just because I know it's gonna piss you off, I'm choosing Yukari as one.
Why do you guys hate me so much?
Yukari is the worst. Why does anybody like her?
Nice.
I can't get anybody to justify it. It's ridiculous. Nobody can say what it is exactly why Yukari is so good. I
remember you saying like many parts ago that you tried asking online, but they just thought you were a dick for asking.
Yeah, I was trying to. I phrased it as nice as I possibly could. Trying to be just like, please, somebody genuinely help me. Trying to understand your perspective. What is it about Yukari? Because I cannot see it. She is horrible to everybody for no good reason.
I can't see.
And never redeems herself.
No, she really doesn't.
Like, she picks fun on, like, Junpei, even, like, not that long after he's lost Chidori. You know, he's in mourning, and you're making fun of him! Mm-hmm. You horrible, horrible wench!
We all did great,
Lou says SG5 is great, and like P5, where both are great games, they have this one issue that holds it back for me. With 5, it was story, and 5, it was the quality of the arcs being varied.
That enemy was really weak.
I think the arcs are pretty varied. I mean, the whole point is that they're all supposed to be rebellious.
He's talking about the quality of it, like.
Door's locked.
Oh.
We should look for another route.
Well, he said the quality of the arcs being varied. I don't know.
I beg your pardon.
I like them.
She. I apologize. I remember you saying you came out before. I apologize if I got the gender wrong.
It's time. Go down.
Oh, yours.
Thank you, An.
That is why An is the best. Chastise says Fuka's story should be more impactful. Yeah, it's another thing with her. It's like she goes from being massively picked on to forgiving this person who almost got her killed to then claiming this person as like her best friend, all within like a really short space of time. And it does not cover it well.
No.
I hope it's sort of covered a bit better in the anime. We've only watched the first movie, where I think pretty much right at the end is when they defeat it, when Fuka joins.
That enemy was really weak.
And like Makoto Yuki comes in on Mitsuru's motorcycle and everything. But I'm curious to see if they try and expand on it a little.
Yeah.
They've expanded upon Makoto Yuki's character quite well, in that he actually has one. So I'm hoping they can do the same treatment to Fuka.
Yeah. I mean, they sort of did it in the first one, in the first movie anyway. But oh yeah, as you were saying, yeah, trying to convince us that the girl that was bullying her was trying to be like best friends all of a sudden. But yeah.
Well, she almost got her killed.
She did, yeah.
But it's just who gave it? I was like, no. Luna says, I don't have a wife who's not really into that sort of part of anime fandom, I guess. But I don't, it's not so much, I dislike the whole waifu thing, but it's a good way to express which one's your favorite character.
Yeah,
which one's your favorite of the females, which one's your favorite you can do the husbandos or whatever for the men as well.
Yeah, see that.
Which, by the way, Joker, Yusuke, Ryuji.
Akechi?
Oh, sorry. Yes, Joker, Akechi, Yusuke, Reed.
But yeah. I mean, like it's all equal opportunist stuff anyway. If you want, you can have a waifu and a husbando, and you know, there's no harm, no foul with it.
Yeah, it's for me. It's not so much. It's just the term is a good way to kind of express the not necessarily express it, but it's a term everybody kind of generally gets.
Yeah.
Rather than just saying, "Oh, I like that character," or whatever. You could just as easily, I suppose, say, "Oh, my favorite female characters or party members in order are," but you know, it's quicker just to say, "Oh, the waifus in order," or whatever. Justice says, "I like Yukari only when she's so happy to people and cheerful." When does that happen?
It's very rare.
It's very rare. Very, very, very rare.
What? This is...
I mean, like when you're with her during the social link, she's fine. Most of the time,
like, super picky about flowers or something in one of them. Like,
yeah,
you
but
have the choice to like buy some flowers, and if it's like the wrong one or whatever, then she's still like, "Ugh, that's the wrong one."
Well, she's sort of joking at that point, if I remember correctly. It's not necessarily being aggressive towards you.
I can't remember.
That must be the table.
I did like
That
2
influential
ranks of
politician
her
comes
confidant, and then never hung out with
Why
her
don't we
ever
have a
again.
seat at the table next to it?
And when she came to me and been like, "I don't think you like
may
me
become guarded if we
anymore,"
go
I'd
in a
be like,
big
"Yeah,
group."
whatever."
Oh, that's bullshit. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be odd with just one girl sitting there, though? Does someone want to
Luna says, "I meant quality. Like Kamoshida and Sai's Palace were fantastic, but Kanshiro and Akuma were sort of forgettable."
Joker.
Akuma wasn't
Let me
forgettable.
go
It was
with
just painful.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's a restaurant.
Yeah. Dude, that's sort of the opposite of forgettable.
I was
Yeah.
wondering why you were so excited.
I see what you mean about
this.
Kaneshiro.
Yeah, Kaneshiro, I'll give you.
Why isn't anyone asking me to do this?
He says, "The part where Yukari
Alright.
pokes fun at Junpei for
going
being
in.
afraid of the final battle. Damn, no
Everyone
chill.
else
I feel
stay nearby.
I
I'll
feel
give the
natural
signal
about
when
her
the
to
time
be
is
honest. Neutral to be about her to be
Man,
honest.
what should I eat?
Yeah, making fun about
can't get
that's another one. Yeah, making fun of
Alice.
like being afraid of
Jesus,
getting
damn
killed by a
there.
god of death. I think it's a valid fear.
In her defense, she's like trying to, you know, lighten the mood up a little by like.
Time and a place, Yukari.
Yeah, exactly. Time and a
salad
place.
garnished with truffles
It's like,
and
the
roasted
intention, no,
lamb,
there
please.
were good intentions, but it was just a horrible way
believe you could order so
to
easily
get it
like that.
across,
Yeah.
and
Say,
it makes it even
kinda
worse during
young
the
compared to
answer
the others
where
here.
like
they're all involved with
he
Shido,
where
right?
she basically says the same thing to him, but this time she's actually doing it aggressively, saying that you don't want to go back to fighting Nyx because you're just scared. That's where it pissed me off.
Oh, and the
See any
answer.
reserved signs or nothing here?
It'd be a nuisance if you'd make a racket next to my table. We should dine leisurely. Children like you who are simply hungry should leave.
What was that?
Skull, be quiet.
Sorry.
I apologize for our discourtesy.
If you understand, then go home.
He says, like I was
Excuse me,
discussing
but
with friends that the
might you
Sire
be Mr.
constructed on
Owen?
the first playthrough and how it built
Indeed I
tension, as
am.
you know from the start of the game.
This will be an
yeah.
request, but
It,
would you provide us
but
a letter of introduction?
I don't think that
to
necessarily means the
Mr.
others are bad.
Shido?
Or I know you
So that
specifically
you
said
appear to be
Kamoshida's was good,
minors.
but like,
Why do you need an
I
introduction?
think the general arc of
We wish to be
Akuma's
granted an audience
specific
with him.
palace, I should
His
say,
political
is good.
ideology
And like
resonates so
Haru's
much
stuff
with
with her
us.
dad, that's
Of course,
good.
the same can be
Not
said
so much
about
the
you,
Morgana
Mr.
thing,
Owen.
Yeah.
but
You have the
the
silver
actual
tongue for one
story
so young.
between Haru and her dad is interesting.
Are you
Yeah.
a high school
The
student?
palace itself is quite unique
Yes, sir.
looking, and I quite like the
Speaking of high
design.
For as pointless as of a
I've heard
character
that
as
some
he
principal somewhere
debatably
kicked
is,
bucket.
the
Supposedly
fiance as
tried
well
to leak Mr. Shido's
adds
name.
some personal stakes to Haru as well, and
Yeah.
trying to get her stop her from getting sold
I
off.
think he would cast
Yeah,
all
especially as well when you include the
Elites
confidant.
such as
Yeah.
myself can't even fathom why someone would do such a thing. If you pledge your loyalty, you're given the honor of selecting those who would have mental shutdowns.
Did you ask Mr.
Anko says, I don't take it in that waifu / husbando stuff. Seriously, I just say with that, like, say that I like these specific characters. That's pretty much what we're using it as. It's not so much like a, oh my god, I love them to bits and I wish they were real.
Well, I mean,
I would marry them immediately, or whatever. I mean,
must be being modest.
it just so happens that the ladies that we do choose tends to be are the ones that we love the most.
Yeah, it's just that.
Yeah,
it's just our way of saying that we like them. It's not so much in the weird,
I mean,
way that a lot of
very
people
useful,
seem to
Mr.
do.
Holmes.
I'm sort of I'm a mixture of that and also just, you
My
know,
sister is a prosecutor.
everyone has their own like physical crush, like not physical, fictional crushes, I guess.
How about it? Won't you
So
give
yeah,
us
I
a
guess
letter of introduction?
that's just one way of
yeah.
explaining it.
All in moderation.
Yes, all in
The
moderation.
letter of introduction, please.
This is just all like,
there was, like,
all hypothetical.
There was like a video I saw where
like
somebody
you
had
had one
decided
now.
that like
Well,
they
guess it's time
loved
to use
Hatsune
brute
Miku
force.
so much that they
Guys.
got I had a whole room of merchandise. They had like a body pillow, creepy. Body pillows are
Yeah.
insanely creepy. They
yeah.
had like a hologram of her and like decided that she was his wife. That's too far.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing you wanna, you don't want to touch on. But you know, if you
We're in that realm where we're just like, we like them.
yeah, if you really like a character and even go as far as, you know, as in like you really like them, then you know that's perfectly fine. But you know, you gotta know the difference between reality and a video game or an anime or whatever.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, like, I really like Makoto and all that. My girlfriend knows this. Like, I pointed out to her, and she's even told me her anime crushes and all that. So we all have them, and just as long as you're all respectful to each other about it.
The Joker costume stays on in the bedroom.
Amazing, Panther.
Have you watched the other P3 movies?
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's the
Next.
last in our list. Yeah, we finished the Persona 4 one, the 5 one, and I've done the Golden one.
Yes, I didn't. I did not partake in the golden one. Anka says, "Oh yeah, Yukari doesn't know how to read the room." Yeah, indeed. That's an understatement.
Yeah.
The one that I've mentioned it many times in previous streams and whatnot. The one that I always specifically call to, and nobody ever seems to be able to really come up with an argument against, is there's the bit where she thinks she's got some big twist or secret against Mitsuru or whatever. She reveals it out to the entire team, only for there to be a perfectly reasonable, logical explanation. And you know, if you had just brought it up to her in private, then it wouldn't have to be a whole thing. If you just asked or talked to each other like the friends you claim you are, you know, it would have been solved. But no,
Yeah.
you had to be a whole
Right.
bitch about
We
it.
got a letter of
Yukari,
introduction.
worse.
Keep the truth of that subway accident a secret.
I bet she hates dogs.
Fine.
What was
Completely different voice.
that? Yeah.
I believe this wasn't voiced in the original Persona 5. This whole
Yeah,
bit here.
yeah.
So that's what, and I think there are a couple other voices later where it just sounds completely different. So like if we're talking about like nitpicks, that's probably one of the other things. Is like sometimes the different voices don't quite match up. The other one I can remember is all the way back in Kanashiro's arc when
he turned into a monster. Up until
yeah, you're speaking to one of the students about the drug ring and all that, or the drug business.
No, that OA fellow just now wasn't a cognition. But he had the memories and appearance of an actual person.
Silent Substance says, for my next Persona playthrough, I'm gonna cheat on everyone. Now, you may think I am a scumbag until I mention that I am playing FES.
Oh,
I've never seen anything like that before.
what a twist.
Such
Oh,
power is
you.
normally impossible.
Oh, you card.
Wasn't Shido the one who destroyed the research?
Luna says, I'm getting Lost Judgment later on Tuesday, which I'm excited since Judgment
Oh.
is RGG's best game in my opinion.
Oh, bold statement. Yeah.
Yeah, Lost Judgment. It's
For all we know,
fantastic. You're
Shido
gonna
could
love
have
it.
some hidden trick that allows
Yeah,
us
the
to
story,
access his
it
own
makes total
palace.
sense.
We need to be especially careful.
To be fair, the
from now on out.
gameplay is generally better, in my opinion. But yeah, the story, it can be kind of ridiculous
Yes, of course.
when you really think about it.
It's the story is nowhere near as good. I don't remember much about Judgment 1, but I do know that the story. I do remember the story being a lot better than it was in 2.
And in return, I only ask for your continued support.
Chaz slices if the anime girl you love so much was real, would you marry her? No.
I mean, because like, if Jude got on, for example, that would mean he'd have to go out a lot more often. Because like, On is rather exotic, and she seems like the kind of person who would want every day to be different.
It's possible to increase the target range.
Also, you're just assuming they would like you back.
Yes, that's
No.
true. That's also the case.
Yeah, no. I'm fine with just enjoying the character.
Hey!
4 more letters.
Could have had a Catherine reference here. Had to play like Ring's piano or something.
Nah, well, I mean,
Wasted opportunity.
I like the piano version of Ark anyway.
Well, yeah, true.
I never noticed there was a lady there playing though. Oh, or 2 ladies. Ah, they're
Yeah.
twins.
Focus.
Anyway, let's move on. We got 4 more letters. Yeah,
I guess with anime, what? Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say the palace in general is actually not that different. Much like size, there's
More
like
save points though.
yeah, more save points between each of the hallways that we're gonna be going through. But other than that, there's not really a great deal, or there's no big change.
Except for a couple extra rooms for the will seeds.
Yeah, there may be a couple of slight alterations with like some of these corridors in regards to the puzzle we're going to be looking at in a minute. Alright, so since we're at a safe room, I'm going to go to the Velvet Room and start itemizing Rongda so we can get Aegon.
Do you need something?
Sorry, anyway, Luna says, I guess with anime, what annoys me is that they're being creepy about it, especially if it's a character like Futaba who's like 15. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I find a lot of the cases, it's like, they're really young, what are you doing?
Stop, cease, desist!
Yeah, especially like you say with Futaba, or
The
they're,
resulting
what are they
This will
called?
be a
They're like those
smooth
ones that
fall.
are
Perhaps this is a bit
specifically, they're supposed to be of age, but they look like little kids or something like that. I can't remember what they're called, like, not Lolita, was it? Somebody might know it. I don't know. Like, those are especially creepy. The ones where it's just like they look like they're young, but they claim like they're 1,500
Oh,
years
I know
old.
the ones, yeah.
Yeah. What the hell's wrong with you?
Indeed. Yeah, just a shameless excuse. Right. We
It
needed.
says P3 movies are in my backlog.
Get ready for
They are in ours as well.
Alright,
They're long. It's hard to sit.
We're gonna
They are.
Get, like pick a time to just sit down and actually watch because they're not even in the dub, so like you can't just have it on in the background. or anything.
Yeah. Alright. Strengthen.
Chester Slice says if the writers changed Yukari's personality to be kind in P3 remake, would you change your mind? Yes.
Yes.
But that would be a complete 180 on the character. They would never do it.
Yeah, just make her less mean. I don't care if you make her like a little bit mean. Just like
Yeah.
make her less so.
Likeably mean would be a nice change.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just like the occasional sarcastic comment in good fun, but
Yeah.
not like straight up insulting for no good reason, like she currently does.
Or at the very least, like even though I'm not the biggest fan of Marie in Persona 4, at least do something like her where like she just generally doesn't know how to like be nice or
most unexpected.
just means well, but just doesn't know how to express certain things the best.
Her pathos screams.
Yes. Right. Let's put on Aegon.
Luna says, Judgment being better than literally every Yakuza game is a bold statement, but I like detective stories, and the story is generally one of my favorite in a game. Again, you're going to get to Lost Judgment, and your expectations are going to be very high. You want to lower those expectations, Luna. Just lower them ever so slightly.
It'll be so much better for you.
Just go in thinking it's going to be stupid fun, and then it'll be fine.
All right.
Yeah. It's very questionable. Please, next stream. You said you're going to go Tuesday. Next stream, please report back with your findings because, oh boy, I love to hear your thoughts.
Wait, what the shit? Life? This is preposterous. Or something like that.
Oh, this wasn't voiced for before, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Come back here.
This was brand new to Royal.
Thank goodness. We're human again.
Silas
like
Substance says, if Atlas came to you and offered you to put your name in the game for a price, how much would you pay?
Is a big deal.
Is it like Shenmue where it's just in a book, or
Seems like people who
if it's just like a little quick thing, like in a a notebook or whatever, sign-in book like it was in Shenmue, let's say, then maybe like if it were like 20-30 pounds, I might do it.
We won't
But
be able to open
not
doors,
if it's
and any
like
enemy we try to
50
fight in
or
that
whatever
state will
else.
beat us to a pulp.
I think that'd be too much.
So all we can do is hide?
And
Because
if it
that's
was
a
just like at
completely
the end or
defensive
something at the end of the
strategy.
credits,
I
it's
hope
got
I
a
can
massive
find a
list of
secret
other
passage
people's
to get
names
through
and it just
there.
says thank you. Then yeah, I wouldn't pay for that at all.
If we're being realistic, then I guess maybe £100 or something like that, which is like what, $125, something like that, or 150. That would be my max, I think.
160, 170, I think.
That would be my max anyway, but anything more than that, nah. Because then I could just pay for a limited edition of Persona 6 or whatever it is. Ah! Yep, up we go.
Oh?
135.
135, huh, okay.
It's locked.
Oh dear.
Isn't the age of consent in 13 in Japan? Is it?
It is, yes. As far as I'm aware, it is, yeah.
Oh, Japan.
Yeah.
Shame. Shame.
And
What the hell's wrong with you over there?
Door. It's locked from the other side.
You people are weird, but
Yeah,
make good games.
You enjoy hot bath scenes. And
Yeah, these are the
bathhouse
people.
scenes.
These guys are the problem as to why we get so many bathhouse scenes in Persona.
Yeah.
You're part of the problem.
Why?
No, 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 no. Vent, need a vent. Vent. Ah!
Okay, now.
Come here, you bitch. Titania, okay, thank you. Just the one.
I'm halfway done with P4 Gold, and it's pretty good.
Ah, balls.
Josh.
Oh, thank you, Hannah. Loving the streams. Thank you. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Hannah. Glad you're enjoying them.
Finish it.
Let's go. Crush them, Kamosutra!
You did it, Cross. All out attack!
Lou says, I did beat Yakuza 0 on Legend. 0 is still the best main non-Yakuza game that isn't a spin-off in my opinion. Only one's coming close for 7 and 5. 5? Really?
Move on.
I suppose 5 had the Haruka.
Yeah, but I mean, even that, I wouldn't say.
No, I wouldn't say
the whole game. Yeah, I wouldn't let that speak for the whole game. Not to say Yakuza 5 is terrible, because it's not. But it's. I think out of the PS3 era, it's probably the best one. But I wouldn't say that's one of my favorites. There's the vent. And Shadow on my right.
I'll reveal your true form.
Righto.
I had so much trouble with these swords, lady. I can't remember her name.
Takini.
Yeah, Takini. Freaking Takini. That block, and I think she reflects guns.
Blocks it.
Alright. Was that just... Is it physical or guns that she
Just
block?
guns.
Oh, sorry, reflect. Yeah.
Just blocks it, sorry.
Yeah, because I remember she has something that she reflected, and I accidentally did it after like an hour or so without having saved or something, and I would go back and do that hour. But I can't remember what it was. Fire? Maybe? Oh.
I don't think so, because I just used fire with on.
Oh, right. What is it? She reflects something, I'm pretty sure. Or she has some way of reflecting a skill, maybe.
Joker.
Jessica says the investigation team, in my opinion, are not that good.
Shame.
I can see with like Chie and Yosuke, I'm not big on either of them, but the rest of the or Teddy.
I'm alright with them as individual characters, but yeah, just the bickering just doesn't convince me that they would stay friends. Much like Junpei and Yukari.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, I don't ever believe Yukari and Junpei were friends. Let alone stay friends.
Yeah.
Which they didn't. We established in Ultimate.
Yeah.
But like Josh said, I think individually they're okay. But it's hard to see that why they're friends a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And with Teddy as well, I can see like why. Unless it's, I think he's better in his human form. I think we've said this before.
Yeah.
Teddy tends to be better in his human form. Oh no, it's definitely better. It's definitely Phantom Thieves are better, I'd say.
Yeah, I feel they have the best chemistry, but yeah, investigation team, they have their moments as well. Okay.
Pretty good in the anime as well, especially with you as well being able to speak and it kind of ties it all together.
Yeah.
When you can speak as well. You Narukami, not you personally.
Yeah, I know. Uh-oh.
Yakuza 5.
Oh, balls!
Look, see? See? Zucchini!
No, that was Kali, that one.
Oh, sorry, Kali. Maybe it was Kali I was thinking of.
Damn it!
I don't know. Lewis says Yakuza 5 has the theme of dreams being really compelling, and the story is pretty good with Akiyama teaming up with Haruka. Akiyama? Which one's Akiyama?
Akiyama's the loan shark, the really flashy dude.
Lewis says, like, Kiryu's part where he just misses his dream with the orphanage is compelling as we see him in a new setting. It is kind of cool to see that he would sacrifice just to make Haruka happy.
Yeah.
Like, he just went to this boring-ass, stupid taxi job that he didn't want to do. Just so he could stay low for Haruka.
Damn it, that means I lost Dakini as part of my compendium too.
It might have been Kali actually, now I'm thinking about it, not Dakini. That killed me after so long.
Yeah.
It's somebody with a reflect of a very basic thing like a gun or a physical or whatever, and then I accidentally got myself killed right after an hour of wandering around.
Yeah, Kali can just be a real bitch to kill. Oh, get in there!
He says, internet messed up for a while, did I miss much? No, we're just wandering through Shido's palace, and...
balls.
At the moment discussing Yakuza games.
Yeah.
Don't get sloppy now.
That's why I says, I like the Phantom Thieves. Oh yes, we're also talking about whether investigation team or Caesar. Chums.
Both times Titania's gone for Morgana. The very rare hostage situation.
Yeah. Anyway, Chester says, I like the Phantom Thieves better. They feel true being friends and minor arguments in any scene. And they're only minor arguments in any scene. Yes, exactly. Apart from the infamous arc that shall not be named.
Yes.
Just like I thought.
Yeah, I agree. They just feel like they're better friends. I can still see the investigation team being friends a lot of the time.
Okay.
But it's specifically Chie and Yosuke that I'm just like, why are you two even hanging out? Anchor says, "Holy crap, a hostage situation." Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's
I
so
know.
rare. It's shocking when they happen.
See it.
That's a locked door from what I remember. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I remember coming here last time.
Also says I seriously disagree about the Phantom Thieves, I'm guessing, and versus the investigation team. I kind of hate Yosuke though.
Oh, what happened?
What?
I don't think. I was just saying. I just don't think I ever came across this scene before.
Oh,
As far as I remember. Oh, it's because I pressed the Shido statue. That's why.
Show me your true form.
Yay, disaster shadow.
Watch out! That's dangerous!
Yep. Let's go for that.
Knocked him right off their feet!
And Yusuke.
Tiana says, "My thieves help cheese enemies." No, I'm not saying. Josh got himself killed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you missed that one.
Yeah. Stupid Kali.
Anchor says, "Sorry."
This isn't even taken into account. We're gonna be coming across King Frost at some point.
Oh yeah. Anchor says, "My 3 playthroughs of P5, 2 vanilla, 1 royal. I've gotten a hostage situation twice."
Yeah, it's just so rare. It rarely happens. I don't know why
Yeah.
they really bother with it.
And it's so easy to just, stop
Yeah,
them.
because like you saw there, by the time I actually did get one, I was able to easily do it with get on to convince Titania to give up Morgana, because yeah, we've maxed up her confidant, or at least got her so high that we were able to do that. First Will Siege. Good thing we came back here.
Luna says, "Well, with Yakuza 5, I like Shinada a lot with his dream being taken away, and while he's, yes, pretty funny, his story's a lot of heart. It's funny, his interiors are too not about the conspiracy, but theirs is the best."
That's fair
I
enough, but
barely remember Yakuza 5 stuff.
I just mainly don't remember a lot of Shinada, but I mean it's perfectly fine to like him anyway. But I'm curious as to why him and the detective dude, Tanemura, the detective guy, I'm just wondering why they never came back. Although I seem to recall this coming up in a previous conversation. I think the guy that played Tanemura was not very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Do I dare go for Kali again?
You okay? Hey, that's
See you later, stylish substance.
See you later. Thank you for coming.
Who says, like, after the convoluted stuff of Akiyama's part, it's nice to have Shinada where it's about a new cast and a new setting. It's only at the end it all ties together. Ah, your nemesis.
Yep, I was just wondering if I should bother.
Let's go. Don't rush it.
I am gonna guard. Be safe. And you know what, Myru Kukasha. I need to get rid of Vault Guardian for with Makoto, because she's got Myru Kukasha. She doesn't need that.
Persona.
Yeah.
Take this.
All right, can I freeze them? Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Let's put that on. Put Tetrakarn on Joker. Just to be extra safe, and let's use Deadly Fury. Get the technical.
Let's go.
We're way too low level to actually.
Join my party.
We're way too low a level, unfortunately. Level 63. Haha. Oh, Tarakaja. That's not what I wanted. Definitely not what we needed. Freydine.
This is my other self.
Can we freeze her again? No. Okay. So, yeah, Tetrakarn on Joker again, just to be extra safe.
Persona.
And... Oh, man.
People, Luna says, I've seen people want press turn in Persona. Honestly, even as a way bigger fan of mainline ST, I disagree. The one more stuff makes Persona stand out. I agree.
I agree as
one
well.
More is just more unique. Oh.
Not as satisfying when the health is so low anyway.
USC says my favorite Yakuza is like a dragon. The protagonist Ichiban Kasuga is such a likable guy. Oh. Can't wait to see where they take his story. Yeah, I'm surprised how good Kasuga was. It's tough act to follow Kiryu.
Yeah, I look forward to the sequels.
Protagonist. Yeah, so I'm really curious what they do with him. As long as they don't, like, you know, super jump the shark or anything.
Yeah.
Which is sort of what Yakuza always does anyway. But, like, as long as they keep it fairly sane like they did with Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
This will help me do better.
Don't need Bakara card at this point.
Alright. Let's hurry.
Alright. Where to now? Oh, there was a chest there. Sorry, we defeated Kali. I got my my revenge.
I have something.
Alright, let's unlock this door.
Even if press turn has more depth than one more, or Persona is one more turn, so it makes it unique even if press turn has way more turn. I think one more is quite in depth.
Yeah, I'd say so as well.
Because, like, especially when you got the baton pass on top of that, you know, and you can utilize passing it along and
yeah.
It's a really solid mechanic. I don't think I would want press turn in its stead. I think press turn
Nah, just, you know, it's
not quite as fitting with Persona.
It's what makes Persona Persona. Hey, no, not that. How about my Bufula? Come on, work with me here.
Go get him.
Persona.
Did I do Sayo? Yes, I did. Okay, how about physical? Which, yeah, I assume not.
Use my persona.
Okay, what else? Yeah, just keep
Prepare yourself.
doing this, I guess. Triple guns? No.
This is my
Gosh darn it.
Prepare yourself.
No. Okay, let's replace Haru. Haru back with On then, I guess.
To the back line. Ready to
It says why I hate the buff and debuff mechanic change in SMP5 being more like making it more like Persona because it makes them less unique.
You're not supposed to run. Just like
Did
I
they?
thought.
I guess is there only one stack of buffing and debuffing in SMP5?
Sorry. What was the question?
It's Luna saying it's why I hate the buff and debuff change in SMP5 being more like Persona because it makes them less unique.
I thought it was a pretty nice compromise between the two different styles of buffs in 5. But I can see why some people wouldn't like it. But in general, I think it's a nice compromise because like if you forget to have a demon with Takaja or Dakunda to get rid of them, balls, shouldn't have done that. Yeah, then that way you can just wait for them to like stop for their buffs to fade away after a few turns, and then you can just you'll have a chance to attack them. I'm trying to get all this done. Trying to answer it as in the best way I possibly can. So I apologize if that was a bit jumbled there. Yeah, go on. Let's have you.
He don't talk too good.
I don't talk too good, no. Who knew that not having a stream for 1 week would do that to you?
Tiano3 says, I think one more is really its best in P5 Royal, but when used it can be overkill, so may need to cut it down on things on top of it in P6. I think keep it to just one more and baton pass. I don't think you really need anything else going on, per se. Like, I don't know, I think as interesting as the technicals are, I think it can be an extra bit of brokenness on top of already having the you know, one more and the baton pass.
Maybe make the show times not as common. But
yeah,
personally, I think as is, it's all fine.
Yeah, I'd be happy with it.
Yeah, just make the enemies not as easy to kill. Basically, just give them a little more health, make their attacks maybe not so much, make their attacks hit harder. Yeah, just make them a little less squishy.
Lou says, to be fair, I have bigger issue I had a bigger issue in SMT5 where the game will kick your ass if you're 5 levels lower, decreasing your attack, making it really slow until unlike Nocturne, where you could still win with the right strategies. Yeah, that was very noticeable when I was watching Josh play. I'm just going to answer here because Josh is focusing. But it's very noticeable watching Josh play SMT5 just how much the level mattered.
Yeah.
Because it would be like we thought, let's say he was at level 62 and the enemy was trying to fight 68. In a Persona game, it's definitely easy enough to, win that fight. Dare I say, it might be perfectly normal for you to win that fight in a Persona game, or really any RPG. But with SMT5 especially, it was very noticeable that it was just like, okay, I need to get to their level, otherwise I'm not going to win this fight. It was just so real, poorly. Not necessarily poorly balanced, but it's just so very noticeable, even just watching him.
And they threw that notion completely out of the window, but in the last area of 5, when they put you up against enemies that are like 20 levels above you.
Yeah, Enko says as well that level 3 threw me off too. It's so weird.
I have something. It is. Oh, we're gonna get On's brilliant British accent in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you got a sec?
So that was a lie. I'm back. Hey, what do you think of puzzle games?
Maybe not.
I enjoy them if they're done well. I mean, I enjoy games like Catherine, if you can classify that as a puzzle game.
It's your turn, Panther.
Maybe don't look at my Hatsune Miku Picross toy.
Yeah.
Hello there.
I put on way too much time in there.
Yeah.
We won't take much of
It's
your
not.
time.
Was it even so much because like Hatsune Miku was on it, or just because you like Picross?
Sorry, but
I
please
just like
leave me
Picross.
be. I don't have time.
Also, I think it's probably one of the better Picross mechanics.
Hey, you little...
Or iterations.
We apologize
Because like
for
if you
our
go
lack
to
of
like
manners. Numbskull,
there's
we
like
should leave.
Picross 3D or whatever. I find a lot of Picross things have lots of things that could be more efficient.
To be fair,
Like in
you walked
Miku
up to him and
Picross,
said,
it was like
"Hey, dude,
if you
need
have
to approach
a
this with more tact."
row that is
Starting
like
a conversation
6
with a quarrel won't get us
or like
anywhere.
4-3-2,
Our approach doesn't matter if you won't listen to us.
whatever,
What
like
are we
and then
supposed to
6
do?
or whatever. It would
Speak to the people
actually
around
fill
here.
in
Perhaps
the
we'll learn more
X's
about
for
that
you
man's
once you
temperament.
found all where all the
At the very
boxes
least,
go.
we might get some kind of hint.
So like once you finish a
I guess
row,
that'd be
it
better
does
than nothing.
actually
Well,
just
asking for
do
info
what
it
you
is.
would do manually anyway. I like that it's more efficient.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go.
It's just a little bit better. It's hard to explain really, but I just like it. Not just because Miku's in it. I did have to turn the music off though.
Oh yeah.
The music being on such a repeat was so annoying. Which is odd to say in a Miku game.
Yes. Yeah, I guess.
You quite
they're
like
into the pool. Not what I
Professor
meant.
Layton, didn't you?
I did like Professor Layton, but I sort of stopped after the first game. I never did go back to the other ones. I think I felt too stupid in order to carry on, because the puzzles can get ridiculously hard there.
True form.
Would you consider Ace Attorney or Danganronpa those puzzle games?
To an extent, yeah, I would say so. It does require some thinking, unless you're Danganronpa too, in which case you're just bullshit.
You're mine.
Like the stupid strawberry room. That's just
Goddamn
stupid.
strawberry room.
But yeah, I would say so. To a lesser extent, maybe, but still, I would still classify them as puzzle games.
Let's go. Good work, everyone.
It says this is part of the game where I felt it sort of betrayed Aunt's character about her being more than an object, even if she's my favorite of the girls.
Twice.
He said it twice.
Wow, we're blessed.
All right.
Yeah, and you had that holy music from SMT4.
Yeah. Anyway, On's character.
I had already finished the sentence, but it
Right.
betrayed On's character. I don't necessarily think so.
No,
If I remember how it goes, it's basically like they need to dress up all scantily clad or whatever to get his attention.
Yeah.
So I kind of see it that she's maybe gotten more comfortable with herself and that she's willing to do that for the sake of, you know... It sounds stupid. You have to get in the bikini for the sake of all mankind.
Yeah. Ooh, Arsene, I need her.
But you know, it's that. I guess it's that sort of thing. Right? I think it shows well enough that her character has grown to the point that she's comfortable enough to use any means necessary to get the job done.
And it's not like the other girls.
I don't like it either, but you know, I think it's not.
It's not like it's not like the other girls don't get in bikinis and whatnot either. It just so happened to be that the old man just liked On the most. But yeah, I wouldn't say it betrayed her character at all, or that it made her seem like an object. As Jude said, it's just her being more confident in herself.
Luna says, my top 3 people in this game are Ryuji, On, and Yusuke. Ryuji at the top.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
That is bold. But I mean, I like Ryuji anyway.
Of course, I should have just said, for real?
Yeah, missed opportunity. Alright, let's just ignore that dude. Head to the bar counter. Don't need to speak to that tan man.
So since I played this game literally called There Is No Game, it's a really clever game that required me to really think hard.
Wait!
It's a puzzle game?
But yeah, I imagine so. That was yeah, he's the one that asked the question.
Yeah.
But no, not heard of that one.
No, I've never heard of that one. Yeah. Sounds like an indie title. That sounds like an indie. Luna says Ryuji is the one character who really, I wouldn't say the one, but Ryuji is the one character who really grew throughout the plot, where the development of the others are sort of locked behind their confidant. I don't agree with that, but yes, he does grow very well. Especially we get at the end of this palace his redeeming moment, as it were. And Josh and I have talked about it before. We absolutely love that bit. It is a really nice kind of finish to his arc.
Yeah, definitely.
In a way, but I definitely disagree about that development is locked behind confidant.
Feeling about this.
I guess
aside from Vanilla Haru.
Vanilla Haru definitely, but I mean, I think it's just more that each of them have their own time to shine in the spotlight, not necessarily having to grow like all at the same time. I guess if that makes sense. Like they just each have their own individual scenes to you know just grow as people, so that way more focus is on them.
It's you girls' time to shine.
I didn't think that we were really going with such a simple plan. Well,
who's splashing?
No way guys lounging by the
Stop
pool
splashing over there.
Girls in swimsuits.
We had that Inoue dude talking to us about being like childish and whatnot, and just being children. But like there's somebody just splashing in the pool over there.
No, it's for our plan. Will you stop saying stuff like that with a straight face? If you guys don't hurry, he's gonna go off somewhere.
No, I bet.
Hello. It's a nice day, isn't it?
Says I highly recommend you give it a shot.
What
yes,
do you
it's an
want?
indie game. Noted.
Fair dues.
Right.
Would you grant us a letter of introduction to Mr. Shido?
A letter of introduction, say? I would never give one to some nobodies like yourselves.
A nobody?
I've made my decision to only introduce those with a
But she's like the daughter
prestigious
of a...
Yeah.
No matter how
Yeah, because like we have
beautiful you
other
girls may
shadows
look on the
later
outside,
recognizing
your
Haru
ancestry cannot
being
be
part of the
changed.
Okumura business. Why doesn't this dude?
Yes.
Or is he really that far
That may be
behind
True.
on the times?
Yeah.
Well, I'm quite
Can I do
charmed
this?
to meet you,
Oh
sir.
god, no.
My
Oh,
name is
no.
Ann Windsor.
Oh dear.
Oh no. TNA says if you like Portal, Stanley's Parable,
My
like
father
puzzle
is the
games, would
descendant of
recommend
British
Antechamber.
royalty.
I was not big on Stanley's Parable.
I've heard a lot of good things about it, but
I
never tried it.
These girls are the
people
daughters of
swear up and down
Martinez.
it's amazing. I was not that big into it.
Oh yes.
I can see why, like just because it's got a lot of meta humor. but like I
Are
didn't
you half
enjoy it.
British, Arsene?
Half British.
Your features are definitely different.
British
from
honest
Japanese
glorious, says Anko.
girls. One can easily
Yeah,
no.
drops the accent immediately. Just as well. I mean, I like Erica Harlacher as much as the next person, and yeah, I understand this is meant to be cringy, but oh my god.
My father forced me to learn that art.
I see. I sense a noble aura that is different from your servants.
Servants?
Lineage
This guy's not
is
helping either.
absolute.
No.
How much effort
Luna says
and
it's not just an
common
issue
dedication
with this I have with
It is a
4,
gift that
2,
cannot be
with 3 they have their arcs in the story with their awakenings in the story, which I prefer. I disagree about the awakenings in the story, given that half the time it's just like, oh, they have the potential off screen. In 3, it's just like, oh, he has the potential.
This dog,
What?
potential.
This, yes, this dog has the potential. This kid, potential.
Oh, then,
This Junpei
consider
character, he
sending
has the
my
potential.
regards to him.
It's just like all off screen. I wouldn't say they got their awakenings in the
Thank
story.
you kindly.
But goodness, do you look great in that swimsuit?
Meep,
Such
meep,
an
meep.
amazing body as well.
Abort,
You
abort.
look like you could be a model.
Leave.
Oh,
Exit.
no.
Did
Barbara
you
Duff says,
make
I made it
sure
now.
to
Joker or
put
Ryuji in
on
swimsuits? No,
Hey,
sadly not.
As members of prestigious family lines, don't we?
Barbara Duff also says,
Get on
praise be to Dion.
Yeah. Smack him.
excuse me?
Punch him.
Do something. You got a whip.
Peasant
Use it.
servants should take off.
Actually, no. He might like that.
You're making her embarrassed.
Yeah, no way. Please, no.
Would you kindly stop this?
Want to try on some other swimsuits in my room?
Don't touch me, you perv!
No. Huh?
Now that I'm done using you, get away, you creep! This
Redemption.
guy's a molester!
What the?
I dare say none of the shadows would even care.
Set me up like this.
Why didn't we just attack him for it in the first place?
Falling for such
Yeah.
bad acting.
Oh, shut up! We're doing this!
Even
Double
Haru's.
creep. This Kyrie like.
Even Haru even points out, saying, "No, this is what happens in the end later on. In terms of just may as well just attack them."
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got Mare and Karen. That's good. Makes it even better.
Persona! How's this?
Let's go.
Alright, come on. Oh, Bufadine does not work.
As I meant, their second awakenings were 4 or 5 second awakenings are in social league. I guess. Yeah, I suppose.
Possibly,
but
yeah.
if you don't even see if you don't even see their initial awakening, it doesn't quite have as much impact that they grew as a character. I argue with 3.
God damn, Jesus.
Oh damn.
That was like full health there.
Oh no.
Jesus. Try that again. Oh dear.
Dan Richards says meta humor is one thing, but I like the idea that it's an open world game, but in a smaller space. This is about Stanley Parable. I guess, but like it's just I
Can't tell friend from foe!
I feel it's one of those things that got too big, or like, and like everybody was hyping it up like it was some amazing, fantastical experience.
Yeah.
And I went in and I was just really underwhelmed
Time for this.
by it. It was just okay. So I don't know.
Cannot comment, unfortunately. Never played
No.
it.
Persona!
I also don't like that it has that achievement that says don't play the game for like 5 years or something.
For like what? Sorry.
It's like don't play the game for like 5 years or 10 years or whatever.
Ah.
It's an achievement in that game because meta. But you know, it's very annoying if you particularly want to, you know, get all the achievements.
Ah, gotcha.
Barbara Dobson says, "Go below the belt." He has no belt. He's a fish thing.
Yeah.
He's a stingray or whatever.
Okay. On to the next.
Persona!
And how much damage is that gonna do? Not too much.
Sorry, like just get him on.
Are you okay?
I appreciate it.
Let's go!
So it says, I have a sneaking suspicion that you might need a grind.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, maybe.
Shouldn't need to.
Haven't so
nice.
far. It's just been a matter of getting
Really
the right
wanna
technique.
listen to someone here?
Yeah.
And Barbara Dumpton says, "Dang, to when you die."
Yeah. Let's use this. I don't think that's gonna be enough. As long as he doesn't use
Defense
Messiodine.
stuff and everything.
Okay, good. He doesn't use Messiodine.
Ooh.
Phew.
Persona.
Yeah, let's use Meteorama.
Oh, that's a big help.
Oh god. Okay.
Black Panther's help. Come on.
Damn it.
Thank you.
Can I have another Showtime attack on? No? Okay.
Diorama Yusuke herself, maybe.
Yeah, let's do
How
that.
about this?
I was thinking just use Augudine to hopefully inflict burn, but yeah, better safe than sorry, really.
Nice blow.
Ah, thank you.
Okay. Crash him.
How much damage is that gonna do? None at all, just knock him down, but gonna go past the Joker and use... Oh, I thought I could pass the Joker, and after all that... Uh-oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
I could have gotten an all-out attack. Uh-oh, that's not good.
What has he got against you?
Yeah, I don't know. What's he got against Yusuke? Ow!
Get it together.
Thank you, on.
Thanks.
Probably one of my favorite online. I love that. Get it together.
I don't know why she talks like that, though, because like, she never talks like that anywhere else in the game.
Yeah, I still love it.
Ah, yeah, it's funny, but yeah, it's just weird. Oh, boy.
You kept Garu on. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, it's proven useful so far.
Is there not like a Garula?
No! Damn it. Not what I wanted to do. There might be a Garula one, I'm not sure. I'll have to actually look.
Barbara Dumpton says, it's all in the technique. Jude, 2022.
Yeah.
This isn't it.
I am gonna use a wind item. I should have one. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. Or that's to all item. That's to all enemies, but may as well use that. There we go.
You're looking
And all out attack. That should do it.
Huzzah!
Hooray.
Of course, if you had done that all-out attack earlier, you wouldn't have needed to use the item. But
Probably not. Oh well. Better late than never. And Makoto needs some more SP. She's getting pretty low.
Okay, we got the
Oh
letter
boy,
of
the
introduction.
splashing is back.
Yay.
Only 3 more left. Were you asking Shido for mental shutdowns too?
Contrary to past methods, gaining wealth by lineage alone is quite difficult these days. That's why I begged to be allowed onto Lord Shido's ship. In return for introducing wealthy nobles to him, I requested he enact mental
Are
shutdowns for me.
seats made of money?
I see.
Like
So this
the
system
towels or
possibly,
whatever?
yeah.
It's like Japanese yen.
Yeah.
Like a $1 billion yen or something.
Looks like it,
A
yeah.
$1 billion yen note or whatever, sorry.
Screening potential associates.
Yeah, it's very similar to...
Let's see how many zeros that is.
This is something I would have expected from Kanashiro's palace.
Are wearing masks.
Anybody can anybody confirm? That looks like, and yeah, look, Shiro's face art. That's gotta be
Your
it.
acting skills have developed
That's
quite
gotta be like
strongly since
a
our nude
note,
incident.
a money note
Stop bringing
with his
that up.
face on it.
Yusuke saying On's acting abilities have improved. Are they really?
Just for clarification, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
Good heavens, no. Everything is as written in the reports.
You remember the conditions for our arrangement.
Oh my
Support me
god,
as
it's that
best
guy we never met.
Understood?
Well, that's the guy we just beat.
Yeah, I know.
I'm thankful for your aid, Mr. Shido.
Great. So we know
papers from some old
the thing we already knew.
Take part in the birth of Prime Minister Shido.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll have you step down if I catch wind of any slack on your end. Are we clear?
Crystal, I'd rather not meet the same fate as those I've eliminated thus far.
Good.
Alrighto, 3 more.
Nice.
Indeed.
Okay, let's get a move on. Which way? Back at the end there. Let's ignore this dude. Through this door.
How much trouble that guy gave you? You sure you want to pass off the XP?
Right, save point here. Right, we'll go on for just a little bit longer. Maybe do this hallway, and then we'll call it there until next week. And then we shall finally finish Shido's palace.
Do you not have something for the whole party?
Well,
I was just thinking I might have one for. Yeah, there we go. Stamina.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
what are your thoughts?
I'll leave it at that for now.
Is that a DLC item?
No, I'm pretty sure I collected it before. I got it from maybe one of the palaces, the previous ones. I'm just gonna give Makoto just a little bit more. Let's give her those. Yeah, do. That should be okay.
I should write something.
Kari likes says, not gonna lie, I really want to go swimming in that pool. It's magnificent. Well, if you can get past the guy splashing all the time.
Yeah.
Also, there's something just a bit odd about going into a swimming pool in the middle of an ocean.
Well, I mean, that's not that.
Let's come back.
I know it's on a lot of cruise liners, but I think it's weird there too.
Hey, look at this.
Well, those are usually hot tubs, I guess, on cruise lines.
No, this is full-on swimming pools. Baruto says, did you hear they are making Persona 2 Nendoroids?
Yes, we were talking about that earlier, as well as the Demi-Fiend getting a Figma.
Yeah, Makoto Yuki getting a Nendoroid as well.
Yeah,
no FemC! Yeah,
no FemC, yet Maya and Tatsuya somehow got there.
Hey, wait!
I realized his splashing guy would have to make way, or I'd mow him down whilst doing laps. Probably just some kid.
Splash his face.
Yeah. Wah wah.
Daisosa says, what do you say after someone says video games are a waste of time? I say, so is living. I mean, it's a great option. Maybe so is talking to them. I don't know.
Yeah. I would say so is alcohol, I guess. And more loud.
Or if you're wanting to do a more valid argument, I guess you could say it's no different to going to the movies or watching a TV show.
Yeah, especially
if you actually get to interact with it and gain something from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, especially nowadays where like games have evolved incredibly, and we can actually learn stuff from it, like human emotions and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like when people complain that video games are a waste of time, haven't actually played a video game in the past like 10-20 years where they actually have some sort of substance. They're thinking of like NES, SNES era, where or whatever, where it's just like when it was all about scores and whatnot.
Yeah.
Barbara Dupton says, FemC or riot!
Indeed.
We riot at dawn!
Surely there has to be someone who wants her.
I do. Especially if you could do her like her little hand pose or something. If you got a little naginata. Very cute.
Now's our chance. Well, if it has no weaknesses.
No
Looks
weakness.
like the gang lost that mousetrap just now, says T892.
Indeed they did. Oh, nice. And Yusuke.
Do it. This is mine. I am thou.
Oh, balls, didn't mean to do that, but oh well.
I'll use my persona.
Brayla.
21st century guy who joined says, hey all, hope you're all doing well this fine day. Hello, 21st century guy.
Hello, 21st century guy.
You're joining in just about the last 10 minutes.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's move on.
But thank you for coming in anyway.
All right.
They were too weak.
Alrighty. Let's unlock that door there after killing this guy. And bang.
Persona!
Right.
You're mine.
Perfect.
Right off their feet.
And past the Yusuke.
Go ahead. This is mine. I am thou.
Dead Fury.
21st Century Guy says, "Woo! Late joy."
Woo!
Sometimes you just want to explode.
Better late than never.
We're done here. Let's go. Good work, everyone.
Welcome, welcome in.
Yeah.
All right.
A complete
Just got out of Jackass Forever. Oh.
Alright, how was that? I never actually watched any Jackass before.
Everything I've seen of any Jackass thing ever, it looks awful.
I just may be the wrong target audience for it, but yeah. I guess we'll go down there. See what's there.
How many sections in P4A and Ultimax do you play at Fuka's POV? Oh god. 3?
I don't know.
There's one in like the helicopter or something, isn't there?
I believe so. It's been a while since I played Ultimax and did the story and the review in general. Just
oh yeah, and I only watched Josh play it. I don't know. Is this going to be on the test?
You're asking us all these hard questions, Stylish Substance.
I'll reveal your
Let's get rid of this guy. We haven't come across King Frost yet.
For real?
Oh, thank you very much, 21st Century Guy, for giving us £20. He says, get tipped on. Thank you. Very kind
Thank you
of
very
you.
much.
You're mine.
For real?
For real indeed. Ah, god damn it. Alright, let's pass it on. And Maragi-Dine. Burn them all.
Burn!
Burn!
This is my other self.
And Deadly Fury!
Fox, you gotta
Yusuke! What?
I think he's been taken out of the team for a little bit.
But he's got one of the best physical abilities.
It doesn't matter, he keeps missing.
Okay.
A complete
Let's unlock this.
Okay.
Yeah, as he says, Jackass for just every prank channel on YouTube. That's what I think. Every time I've seen anything about Jackasses, it's that sort of thing. I don't know. Or maybe 21st Century Guy can enlighten us. I don't know.
Yeah. How was it?
So it says his answer to the Ultimax question was 2 scenes. One during during a scene where Theodore visits Fuka, Chia, and Yosuke, and during her epilogue. Oh wow, 2. I was being generous with 3.
Did you have to look that up?
Focus.
There will be a test, he says. Oh dang it!
Well, I ain't partaking.
Don't throw an eraser
There.
at our heads or anything.
Yeah.
21st Century Guy says, well, there's actually a difference. The people in Jackass actually get hurt. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it says, what? Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Yeah. I think I did see that they do get actually hurt. Like, why? It doesn't seem like there's any real point. But was the movie good at least?
Yeah.
Is it? Can it be called a movie?
Yeah. Right. And
All according
So I
to
hate
plan.
those prank. I hate prank YouTube channels. I hate prank anything. It's just a prank, bro.
All right.
God damn it.
I have something.
let's go in here. What's behind door number gazillion?
Joker.
And
The thing you gotta tell me is that they murder people, says Style Substance. For a prank, it's just a prank, bro. Come on. Why do you
Yeah.
have to die? Just a prank, bro.
In here.
No talent ass clowns. A lot of them.
There's an enemy. Be careful.
Show me your true form.
So Jude's not a fan.
I'm talking about the YouTube ones. I'm not sure about Jackass. I've never really seen much of it, but YouTube-y people, yeah, no talent ass clown.
Why does Triple Down have such crap accuracy?
Like, there was one I saw recently where it was like a dad, and he's playing with his kid, and the mother was in the room. The mother walks out the room, and he swaps the kid with a mannequin of a kid, basically. And then, like, mother comes back in, and he, like, throws mannequin off the top of the stairs or something. So mother thinks that her kid has just been thrown down the stairs.
Jesus.
It's like, no! Like, I know you didn't actually hurt anybody, but the emotional turmoil you just pulled on your wife.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, it's just a prank, bro. Shut up!
You know, it's also a prank. You being on the couch.
What do you
Or
think?
divorce.
Yeah.
Now I'm even more charming.
What do I want to get rid of? Patra, don't really need that.
21st Century Guy says, if you like friends doing very stupid shit to the point of getting hurt, then it's the movie for you.
I'll bet.
That does not sound like the movie for me. Barbara Dumpton's making shrimp linguine with garlic bread tonight.
Oh, Jude is a big linguine fan.
I'm a big fan of linguine. Josh is a big garlic bread fan, as is anybody really. Who doesn't like garlic bread?
Indeed.
Like, Josh and I at one point we had like 2 loads of garlic bread. We still managed to finish it all in one sitting, I think.
Yeah. I can eat so much garlic bread. It's crazy, and I would get fat.
Persona! Ravage them!
Joker.
And all out of time.
I told you read the comment wrong.
Dang it,
Do
Jude.
they actually murder people? It's by substance saying.
I know.
Did I read it wrong?
Okay. I can feel it.
Unlock the door.
Random note, but so Josh streams this over to me on Discord when we're watching this, so I'm watching it in a different stream thing. But like, funny note is that Discord occasionally has a weird hiccup with the sound.
Yep.
Where it slows down the rate. Like it's like they lower the playback speed a bit. So instead of, you know, the big epic like wah 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 wah, it's just wah wah. Instead, I don't know why it keeps doing that, but it's completely ruining art.
Yeah, that you do hear that in the actual streams, unfortunately.
Oh right, I thought it was just on my end. It's fun to hilarious.
Ooh, is that gonna do it? Nope. All right, but at least we knocked them all out.
Garlic bread is a gift from God. I take it to my grave. That's why Barbara Dupperton.
Oh, it's the first time in a while Futaba's used her all-out attack.
Honestly, I could eat garlic bread every day and never stop.
Yeah.
You get fat.
I feel you.
Okay.
Bread makes you fat. Right, where to now? Where did we go now?
Hey, do you ever see the symbol, the semicolon? Yes, I see a semicolon.
I see a semicolon.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go push the button then, I guess, to make us mice.
Micey mice.
Micey mice. Nice mice.
I have something.
My sister guy says, "Law, I was watching Scott Pilgrim last night." There you go. So glad somebody
timed.
got it. Thank you. Great movie.
Yeah.
Amazing how it actually got made. Like, it's such a weird film.
Hannah told me she didn't like it at one point.
Hannah. Sorry,
Right.
Hannah. Have to break up.
We have to talk about our relationship.
Clearly poor taste.
Where the heck do I go? Alright, that leads back to the save room. Oop. Now, yeah. Oh, but there's another door there. Eh? I went down here, didn't I? Oh, I'm lost.
Oh no.
Oh,
Where do I go?
and the enemy's back. God damn it.
I'm not. Besides, this is once I got Treasure reboot on January 2nd. You know what happens then? This game looks like. Ah, sorry, there's a couple different things. I'm not sure you remember Treasure reboot.
I think he's talking about Futaba's skill.
Oh.
Focus.
I do not know.
Oh, God.
What happens on January 2nd? Gameplay looks like Persona 4, he says as well. It's a separate thing. It does, I suppose, with the little narrow hallways as well. Play a little Persona 4 dungeon music.
Yeah. Let's go through here. So hopefully we'll make our way back. I think you to recall this. We had to press the button at one point, and then press it again. No, this isn't right.
Just turning into a garlic bread channel. Yossi says savory
Nothing
foods
wrong
are
with
definitely
that.
my favorite types of food over everything. Sweet and sugar? Nah. Garlic and rich? Oh yeah. It's just a lot of garlic bread love, as there should be. I'm a sweets guy.
Yep.
Sweets all the way.
As is Bay on.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
21st Century Guy says, I got to see it at the Dolby Cinema Theater, and that sound mixing was fantastic. Dolby Atmos sound
I saw it at
had my feet shaking during the music sections and the fight scenes.
I saw it at a cheap ass theater, so then I could hear the movie in the next room playing.
Yeah, I know they re-released it recently for its anniversary. It was like 10-year anniversary. I didn't get to see it in the cinema because I was too young at the time.
Too young?
Yeah. I was too mature for my age, so the cinema wouldn't let me in, I guess. Well, I mean, I know our parents wouldn't mind, but the cinema wouldn't let me.
I was like 15 at one point. Oh no, how old was I? No, 20 I think I was when Jurassic World came out, and yeah, they almost didn't let me in. I remember that.
Yeah. But I would love to see it in the cinema at some point. It's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
That and freaking Matthew Patel's song always in my head. Every time I watch that, it's in my head for like the next 2 weeks. Just the Matthew Patel's fight music and Brie Larson's song that she plays briefly. And in fact, they actually for the anniversary released a full version of that on Spotify.
Nice.
I'll reveal your true form.
Not Matthew Patel's, the Brie Larson.
Ah, sweet. Gun down.
He says, I think Scott Pilgrim can be kind of bad if going into it looking at how bad Scott is in his actions. Yeah, if you try and look at it like he's not, I think that even the movie is acknowledging he's a jackass. If you're going in thinking that he's supposed to be like some really, really likable hero, protagonist, or whatever, then you're not quite going in with the right mindset. So says, I like sweets too. Kylie likes sweets. Thank you. My sweets gang, rise up.
There is more than one of us.
There are dozens of us.
Let's go.
The Scott Pilgrim game is a lot of fun too, so start with that too. Yes, I like the game. It is freaking hard. I am stuck on the Lucas Lee level, and I have been forever. The Lucas Lee level, there's a bit right near the end. I keep getting really close, but it's like a really annoying bit at the end where it's just an absolute onslaught of things getting thrown at you, really tough enemies to kill, not enough, ways to heal or objects to throw or whatever. It's just constant. My first searcher guy says, if you got the set, you should get the 4K release. The restoration is only a 2K transfer, which is a missed opportunity, but the Dolby Atmos audio track makes up for it. We do have a Dolby Atmos capable soundbar, and we do have a 4K TV. I don't know if, I think it is on Netflix, and I don't know if it's a 4K. I don't know if it's the 4K version or if it even has Dolby Atmos, but I'd have to check.
Oh dear. Oh boy.
Maybe use your super shot, take her down.
Yeah,
use
maybe.
Use the
Yeah,
super
good
bullet.
idea. Good idea.
Thank you.
Oop.
This is my other
Deathly Fury.
Also, you can get the
Fox, come
Black
on.
Sheep music video and a lot of other extras. Black Sheep, that was it. Yeah, the Black Sheep. They did released a version, a full 3 minutes version of the song Brie Larson sings in Scott Pilgrim, with Brie Larson singing it.
I completely forgot that was Brie Larson that did play Evelyn or whatever. What was her name?
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure it was Evelyn.
Envy.
Or something. Envy. That was it. Sorry.
Envy Adams. Yeah, there we go.
That was it. Thank you. I forgot that was Brie Larson that played her. But yeah, it's a kick-ass song that she sings anyway. Okay. We're almost at the next save point.
Show me your true
Robert
form.
does manage to beat Knives' dad. He's hard under level.
Knives' dad is a boss?
Yeah, I didn't know he was a boss.
Just don't leave. 2 enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
Let's do Haru.
Do it.
Not bad.
And triple it.
Behold.
He says, on the topic of sweets, any strong opinions on chocolate? I personally don't enjoy it. Way too sweet for me, although chocolate flavored paired with coffee is not too bad. I love chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate orange, especially, is my particular flavor of chocolate. Terry's chocolate orange.
Move on.
I can consume about a whole one almost quite quickly. Josh tends to struggle a little bit doing that, but
Yeah, I have my days where I can do it, but yeah, generally I'm not. I'm not as strong. I don't have as much of a strong stomach as do when it comes to chocolate and sweets in general.
Yeah, but I can pretty much consume the whole Terry's chocolate orange in one go. I think Cadbury's has gone down a bit. They're not quite as good. They're still the best chocolate around. Aside from Terry's chocolate orange, I think Terry's chocolate orange is the best one. But I think below that, Cadbury's. I think Galaxy's terrible. Anything really Nestle or whatever, is really, really bad. But Cadbury's is still probably the best, but still not very good. No, still not stellar.
Not as good as they used to be.
Yeah, definitely not as good as it used to be. They changed the recipe. They made the blocks smaller, which they claim they didn't, but they did. It's really obvious they did.
We know what you did.
Yeah, the height's the same, or whatever. Well, the height's the same, but you made the squares actually smaller. Or it's the other way around. It's like the squares are technically the same width and whatnot, but like it's slightly thinner or something. Anyway, total BS.
Yeah.
Ready to provide support.
But and our dad just got back for a trip to Norway and brought back some Norwegian chocolate orange stuff, and that's very nice. There's a New Zealand brand one, I think, called Whittaker's that I want to try. I don't think they have a chocolate orange, but I might be wrong. They have a dark chocolate that looks amazing. It's like a Wonka bar, bro.
Surprisingly tough.
Gary likes says I have to be in the mood for chocolate, but I do like it.
It's so alive.
That's fair enough.
Let's go.
Alright, come on. You have to die eventually.
Robert Upton says he knives his dad as a secret boss quite randomly. He will appear on the map in one of the areas, and if you beat him, you can summon him like knives.
Awesome.
Didn't the Switch re-release recently add Knives as a playable character?
I think she was a playable character from the get-go already.
Right.
Pretty sure.
Maybe. Do you mean summon him like you can actually play as him? Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah, 93 says for sweets I like the hard to find powdered milk bottles or toffee bonbons. Ooh, bonbons.
Bonbons.
I'm not big on the milk bottles.
Yeah, they're
The
alright.
Skittles. Sour Skittles are my go-to at the moment.
Oh, there's a grapple point somewhere. Over there. Well, let's get rid of some of these guys
Show me your true form.
first.
So it says nitpick. Joker opens the door without touching it, and the other, without touching the other, but when you look over, it's open. Worst game ever.
Boo.
Let's end this quickly.
So for such guy says, I heard chocolate uses different sugar in the UK opposed to US produced chocolate. Yes, it's different depending where it's manufactured. due to different regulations, I think. Like, from what I hear, Haribo, Germany has the best Haribo or something, because it's guessing something to do with regulations, EU regulations, like the flavoring has to be a certain type or whatever, or maybe it actually has to be the ingredients it claims or whatever. So it's apparently like the best place to get. The US has really crap ones. UK has, I think, probably okay ones. If you look on the back of the packet, it says where it's manufactured. But
right.
I believe the ones that are made in Germany are apparently like the best ones.
Feel it.
From what I remember, somebody did like a whole test for it.
I can buy that.
Knives was DLC in the OG release. Ah, that's what I thought. Okay.
So she was technically there from the get-go, just not straight away.
I'll reveal your true form.
Not without a paywall.
Harry Light says it is different. My online American friends have confirmed it is different after trying both.
I see.
As Americans who have also been in, we can confirm. American chocolate is terrible.
Just don't let your guard down.
Do it.
Like Hershey stuff in general.
Oh, yeah.
It depends. M&M's stuff is fine, but like if it's a Hershey's bar, ugh.
Hershey's
Their
Kisses
chocolate
can be
syrup,
alright.
though. Yeah, the Kisses are okay. The syrup, their Hershey syrup, that's really good. That's like the best chocolate mix you can get. Hershey syrup. But you know, a Hershey's bar or whatever, really meh. I think they did. Did they do Reese's Pieces?
I don't know.
I think they do Reese's Pieces and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are good. Reese's Pieces, eh?
Yeah.
But
Good work,
M&Ms are good. I think peanut M&Ms or regular M&Ms are pretty much their only good ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's basically, if you could kind of keep it to a small quantity, they tend to be okay.
I can feel it.
Right, there was the grapple point.
You can use Knives as Dad to help you in battle, but sadly it's not playable.
form.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, says I heard the sugar is mostly the same in it, but in the US it uses milk powder and UK uses normal milk. That sounds about right. I think like there must be some sort of regulation that they have to use a certain actually has to be proper ingredients or something. Whereas a lot of the US stuff is processed and bleh.
Yeah.
USC says fried foods like chicken cuts and fried spring rolls are absolutely delectable though. Spring rolls, yeah. Fried spring rolls for sure. So this prefers Reese's peanut butter cups. Yeah, they're really good. You can only really have like one or two at a time. I find them really
sort of. Yeah, depends.
I feel like after a couple, it's like, ooh,
okay.
Yeah, and this is Jude we're talking about, who can consume a whole chocolate orange.
Yeah.
Right. Up we go.
I can devour like 2 packets if I want to. I feel like I could easily go through a packet, but I maybe I could probably get through 2.
And it doesn't
if it's the sour kind.
It doesn't even go to your thighs.
Hey,
you lucky bastard.
Goes nowhere.
New katana for Yusuke. Sweet.
Okay.
And we're all out of lockpicks.
I don't know if I mentioned it before in a previous stream, but that's something that annoys me a little bit. In Royal, they added it that they'll be like, oh, it's a new weapon for me, I'll have it, sure. But it doesn't show you the stats of the new one versus the old one. Like, it might be that it's only a minor difference, but like maybe it's an extra 5 damage, but it lowers your evasion rate to 80%. I would rather have the higher hit rate, personally. But I can't know that because it doesn't show you the stats.
Usually, if it is lower evasion, it's nothing ever too drastic, so I don't really mind that so much.
But like if the damage is high, if the damage increase is lower than the amount it reduces the hit rate, then I'd rather have the hit rate personally. US just use milk powder as it doesn't go out of date as fast. Oh, well. We seem to be okay here.
Yeah.
So, I feel like that's just their excuse.
Nice.
Dire Substance is leaving again. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Second time.
We're just near a save point anyway. So thank you for coming in and coming back.
They're
Alright, is that gonna do it? Yes.
Don't come back. I leveled up.
How does
What?
that level
Leveled
make
up?
you feel, Joker? Does it do anything?
Something about your power?
Yeah.
All right.
I felt the difference in strength and
It just sounded so like matter of fact. It was just like, oh, leveled up.
Just,
Yeah.
leveled up. What of it?
Leveled up. Yeah. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Show me your true
Look at me. I didn't think I could get more awesome, but here I am.
Taking them by surprise.
Bang, bang, bang. Alright.
Go down.
Jude might be the on reincarnated to devour all the fanciest of chocolates,
Joker?
says Barbara Dupperton.
Yeah.
Maybe. I do like a crepe actually, as well.
She's just meant to be for you.
And pancake. Although pancakes is why I like a kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you guys think of the direct that happens this 21st century?
That was,
we,
that was one of their best in a long while.
yeah, we were talking about it a little bit earlier, but I don't think you were in yet. But yes, we're very excited for just about everything.
Yeah.
I think TLDR was so
Strikers,
Mario-
Switch Sports.
Is there a safe room nearby?
I know. I mean, in terms of our thoughts.
Ah, right.
Yeah, Kirby were like, eh, but Mario Kart were like, hell yeah, 48 more tracks. That's insane.
Yeah.
We don't quite get why people are complaining that it's not Mario Kart 9. If you go back through the stream, because we had a whole long discussion about that. And then Mario Strikers, what a surprise! We love Mario Strikers. We can't wait for that.
Yeah,
sounds
definitely.
amazing.
It's been too long.
Although, just briefly from looking at the trailer, that hyper shot now, whatever, and the having different uniforms like armors and stuff seems a bit overly complicated or too much. It was one of the appeals of the original Strikers was that it was so simple to pick up. And having all that sounds like it's either going to be broken or too much of a hassle.
That's a pretty strong one.
You seek power beyond your limits.
What else was there?
What else was there?
We're surprised there was no Ultimax mentioned.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Fire Emblem Warriors 2!
Oh, yeah, Jude finally got his wish.
Yeah, if you remember a few streams ago, literally if you watch any stream, I will sing the praises of Fire Emblem Warriors at some point in that stream, I dare say. I've wanted a Fire Emblem Warriors 2 for ages, and then lo and behold, it was right there. And I was really, really excited, and then really, really not disappointed, but concerned.
Yeah.
Within a really short space of time, because I really wanted it to be a Fire Emblem Warriors 2 where we could maybe see some of Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn people, some maybe more of the Blazing Blade or from Echoes, Shadows of Valentia stuff, all of that. But no, they've made it just Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I do not understand why you would do that. Also, it looks like it's going to do the Age of Calamity thing where it's going to have the overly complicated map that is unnecessary and very few in the way of playable characters.
There is an
they only showed 4 in the trailer, which I was concerned.
This will be its
But
new
I think that was pretty much
your
it for the
new
direct. I
form.
can't remember anything else off the top of my head, but it's one of their better ones for a while.
Ah, balls. I was hoping to get one-shot kill out of Yamato no Orochi, but we'll have to get that next time.
On the topic of US, any thoughts on American football? It is currently Super Bowl Sunday.
We haven't really been following American football for like the past few years. Windam. Cool, I guess. But yeah, it's because we can't really watch it here without paying, and yeah, we just kind of been refusing to do that.
Also, their games are so lengthy, and it's just not worth it, really. Super Bowl, we do tend to tune in. We didn't this year.
Yeah.
In the past, we have been known to tune into it if it was easily available to watch.
You'd like to read these are the paths you have walked.
It's not something we follow closely. We do enjoy it. American football in general.
This persona?
But it's not like we're massive
Are you
fans. I mean,
finished?
we are nerds.
We're
yes,
casual fans, I guess.
yeah, filthy casuals. if you
Yeah,
wanna call
we
it
are
that.
filthy casuals.
If Josh recently put up, he received a review code for the American football game called Retro Bowl.
Yep.
Recently, and he did a review because he got a review copy.
Now let's continue our exploration.
And he talks a little bit about that in the video.
Yeah.
If you're interested to know a little bit more.
Please do go watch it.
Yeah. Yes, please go watch it. It's not got too many views at the moment. Which is a shame.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
it to get being a small little indie game, but you know.
And I'm surprised Dr. Dre is doing the halftime show, says 21st Century Guy. Who's that?
Isn't he a basketball player?
No idea.
He's a basketball player. What is he doing the halftime show? Does he do rap or something?
No idea.
DJ?
But while if anybody is answering that question, I'll just quickly say that'll be it for this week's stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in to watch it, even as we nearly approach the 3-hour mark. But yeah, Rapper, he did the Chronic, says 21st Century Guy. Thank you very much for confirming that for us. Never heard of him still, but yeah.
He's a basketballer, I could have sworn.
You're welcome, Kyrie Light, for the stream, and thank you once again for the donation. You're a very generous girlfriend, aren't you? Anyway, so, yeah, in terms of my projects, as Jude just mentioned, I just did the Retro Bowl review not too long ago, just in time for Super Bowl because I got a review code for it. I was doing that in the middle of my Shin Megami Tensei 5 review, which I am currently still working on. I'm still going through the story and characters segments, and then very soon I will be talking about the gameplay sections, and then it should hopefully be done, the whole video, within the next week or two. But I'll try and get as much done as I possibly can. I'm looking forward to very much finishing it, especially because it's finally beaten my 2014 record for the longest video since I did Metal Gear Solid 4 years ago. But yeah, hope you guys look forward to the Shin Megami Tensei 5 review. I'll have to do some tweaking with the scripts and such and the lines, some post-edit lines as well, because now that I've experienced SMT4 a little bit, because there are some things I got wrong. But I'll make sure to do that. Have you got anything, Jude?
Nothing I can talk about. I have a secret project for somebody's birthday, but they might watch. So I can't say. But I should have something to show in a couple weeks. I'm hoping to share a little bit about the Star Wars Bad Batch commission I've been working on. I've been printing 2 sets of Bad Batch armor.
Cool.
But unfortunately, I don't have a lot to show at the moment.
Excellent. Well, it's something anyway. And Kyrie Light says, "You're welcome. It's been fun watching these streams. Something to look forward to each Sunday." Thank you very much. Love you. And Ulysses says, "Thank you for the Sunday stream." And you're very welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy it. Barbara Dubberton says, "Bye, guys. Goodbye." And goodbye to 21st Century Guy as well. So we will see you all next week as we finish off Shido's Palace. Don't know if we'll be doing the boss fight just yet, because we really do need to start going to Mementos at some point and getting the Confidants back up and running. But we do still have time to do that, even after defeating Shido. But, you know, the more ability, the more Confidant abilities and the more XP we have, the better, because the Shido boss fight can get kind of tough at one point, because we are going to be going one-on-one between Shido and Joker during the last phase. So we'll see what happens anyway, but hopefully we'll see you guys next week, and take care. Thank you.